Looking for a reason not to lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to. Praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know. To lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to. Praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to. Praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know. Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're heading straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away when no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Ba-ba-da-da-bum-bum-bum. seek to find is a world that's mine. Need a place to hide. Will you free my mind? Following the lines of a world that's blind. In your eyes I see there's a place for me.
Not able to follow that. Clips is not there to finish it.
Back on their side of the pitch.
With a slip shot, not able to get it fully out. And
how's it going today, folks? I am your host with the most, Zero Gravity. I know I got things in my way. Everything's kind of going crazy today. I'm fully aware, but what's not going crazy today is my attitude, because I am so excited right now, guys. We quite literally have a couple of decent matches for you today. We have Blazeborn versus Supersonic Speed as our first matchup. We have Stormbreakers versus Vortex Teams coming up next. And for our final match, we have QB Syndicate Gaming versus Midnight Lynx. And let me tell you something, folks, I'm truly excited for this matchup. I'm so happy that I got the honor and the privilege to even be able to host this matchup and to be there for these players. These players are talented, they are far beyond their years, and we are extremely excited to get you guys into this matchup. So without further ado, welcome to the NRLS, the Nex-Gen Rocket League Series. Now, today, it will not be me, unfortunately, casting, because while I am pretty good, I got two better casters for you by the name of Bananarama and Speedy360. Now, we'll get to them just in a minute, but before we do that, let's talk about today's sponsors. Today's sponsors is Tiger GK. Do you have any Rocket League decals that you wish you could put on your cars? Do you have any type of design that you wish you could make come to life without the help of AI generation? Contact Tiger GK. That guy, perfect. He actually is the official designer of all of our official skins for our teams. So, want more information on that? Feel free to DM us at Instagram on NG_gaming2025. That's NG_gaming2025. We also have our other sponsor here today, Verite FC. Want to see rematch like you've never seen it before? Try Verite Esports. They will show you something different, they'll show you something live, and they'll show you something you quite literally have never seen before. We're also going to talk about QB Syndicate Gaming, gaming built for women by women. With more information on that, please go on QB Syndicate Gaming King's Instagram. That's QB Syndicate Gaming's Instagram. Cool? Now that we got all of this madness out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your casters, Bananarama, Speedy360.
Hello and welcome to yet another Next Gen bout. Today I'm joined here by my fellow caster, none other than the Bananarama. Go ahead and tell the people about yourself.
Hello, I am Bananarama, and I am excited for these three matches that we have today. First, we are going to be seeing Supersonic Speed versus Blazeborn. Now, as I understand, Supersonic Speed is like pretty good as far as I don't know. What are your opinions here?
I believe that Supersonic has one of the most built teams we may see tonight as far as prowess and potential. As far as Blazeburn, I actually haven't seen a lot of these guys play, so that's just going to be another mystery on how these things go. We did have a little bit of an error here. One of our players just lost power, so we're going to have a bit of a 5-minute delay while they boot their things, while they get their things back booted up. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. I genuinely think that this bout's going to be pretty interesting. We got a good lineup of different variations of cars between Phoenix and Octanes. You love to see that bit of mix up when it comes to the type of cars. It also shows the level of how these players are going to interact. And like we said earlier, don't be afraid to comment on how you like the skins we have on these cars. I know me and Banana won't be able to see them because that is a custom thing that our beautiful CEO has been able to input and make these teams even that more special for you guys' viewing pleasure. But in the meantime, if you enjoy these skins, like we said earlier, don't be afraid to go in and hit Tiger's TK up. If you can't find their direct info, which is going to be hard because we're going to make sure we have those things linked in the bio or linked in the comments somewhere, so you'll be able to find them pretty easily. But otherwise, we are just doing our best to make sure everyone has the equal opportunity to get those resources if they want to have something a little special, at least for their screen, comparatively to just whatever prime Rocket League releases. So
Yeah. While we have this extra time here, let's talk about these rosters here. Do you know anything about these rosters? For Supersonic, we have Fallen, and then it's either Roller or Knights, whichever they prefer it to be called, and then Robinson. Do you know anything about these players?
I don't know anything about them individually. I have seen a little bit of Fallen play. He is a major combatant in the air, so we're going to see who's able to take that air prowess away. That's always a very interesting sight to see, if that makes sense. So we have Supersonic and Blazeborn. I just don't have a lot of information on these teams. This is the whole point of us doing scrimmages like this. And the whole thing that we're trying to do right now is make scrimmages happen so we can really get behind these players or see if there's rivals formed, because we actually were able to have some rivals formed during our last scrimmage back in it was about a month ago, I believe. But we were able to see the Echo versus Corlock true rivalry spawn. So I want to see if we get any more of those back and forth for the last bouts here. And just to clarify, this is not a tournament. This is a scrimmage bout. So we're going to have 2 games, best of 5. No, sorry, 3 games, best of 5. With all these, I said 2 because I'm looking at 2 different teams. That was where my brain went.
That's fair.
But we're having that those 3 bouts, and I'm pretty sure Banana will lead us into the second bout we have. But we are definitely starting off this with Supersonic versus Blazeborn.
Well, before we get into that, we talked about the Supersonic roster that we got here. We did not say anything about the Blazeborn roster. We have Shank, Cosmo, and Ash. Do we have any information on these guys, or still like we're trying to build it up?
We're building the information as we go for pretty much every one of these teams. I don't think we have any repeats from the last game. Yeah, this is a whole new lineup, and none of these guys have played for Next Gen as this specific team that they have together. So we're definitely going to be creating new information as well as absorbing as much as we can in game, and
That
that
just
goes for
means
all the teams we have today as well.
that just means we have a whole new roster of players to learn, connect, and play with. For game 2 here, it is going to be Stormbreakers versus Vortex Kings. On the Stormbreakers side, we have Thor, Broski, and Fluid. And then on the Vortex Kings side, we have Earl, CT, Trixies, and Weekly. They have 4 players, but they might like swap them out here and there. We're not sure. Do we know anything about that roster?
What we do know is the roster. So, good thing you brought that up. You may see substitutions here. We're trying to really iron out on how we're going to do the rules as far as that. If they can switch in the middle of a bout, or if they're in finals and they get through that first best of 5, they can switch in the last 2 rounds or however they feel. We're still kind of filling that out ourselves as a unit. But in the meantime, we're literally making sure that each team gets capped at 4 players total, just so you have those 3 main people that are playing and an option to switch out. And whether that's a team captain or just straight up another extra player is kind of up to how this team's going to go.
Yes, sir. For the third and final match today, the third and final best of 5, we have Midnight Lynx versus Kyubi Syndicate Gaming. On the Midnight Lynx side of things, we have Isaac, Exis, Angelo, and Fair. And then on the Kyubi Syndicate Gaming side, we have Hyro, Crispy, and Joag. On the Midnight Lynx side, we saw another four-man roster, which means that they're gonna have substitutes here and there, but they are currently at their maximum roster. Right now, we're currently still waiting for the players to get back into the game, but we will try to get that back for you as soon as possible.
Indeed. So you asked me if I knew anything about these teams. The one person I do know, because we did see a little bit of him playing, which is Hyro, just because he's been involved in both Armada, and I think he was a sub for some scrims we had back before we were established. And that man is a very interesting man to try and defend against, because when it comes to the basics, he's just going to be all over the ball for the most part. Mr. Crispy is pretty much the same thought process there. As soon as he's on the ball, it's a very difficult, especially them being on the same team, Hyro and Crispy being able to just pass this thing midair and pretty much not let the ball drop. It's going to be a very, very interesting matchup to see with. So, like you said, they're going against Midnight Lynx. I'm not sure what Midnight Lynx has up their sleeves here because I have not seen them play, but I do know that that's going to be a deadly duo that they're going to have to get through. And really, you just need Jong to be able to rotate properly for Syndicate's way, and pretty much it should be just in the bag for them, thought process-wise. I have no idea where the skill level is on Midnight Lynx, and they do have a sub too, so it may just be a multitude of different types of play styles and plays that we see overall. But in the meantime, I am excited for both of those players and that extra. We also may see a couple substitutions here. Like I said earlier, we are kind of working through a bit of technical issues with one of the players losing power before starting this out, but we are still trying to iron it out. And yes, I do see you in chat, Elvin. We remember you guys from last time. Thank you so much for the revisit. I'm hoping that you're able to continue to support us as we build and do more scrimmages, and even when the combine happens, I hope you're like the #1 fan cheering us on as we push through. We really appreciate you for coming back, and please don't be afraid to send this link to friends and get more people on here for some more Rocket League action.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
While we're waiting here, let's not forget both the Nex-Gen Rocket League Series and the Nex-Gen Warfare Series are still heating up. More chances, more prizes, and more competition.
Yeah, the Warfare Series is Next Gen's first step into Call of Duty, And we know that there's a lot of Call of Duty fans out there. There's a lot of people who just love seeing people use Omni movement in every form and facet as possible. We're hoping we can see some crazy quick shots or crazy just slide quick shot snipes. Maybe I don't know. I've seen some pretty crazy clips when it
Yeah.
comes to COD. But in the meantime, that's another thing we're trying to legitimately just push through. But yes, Banana, what do you think about COD? I know you have a lot more insight for that game than I do.
I mean, as far as that game goes, I haven't really like watched pro matches or anything on it. I've only just played it a lot, and by a lot, I mean like since Modern Warfare 3 released, I've pre-ordered every single COD game. So I've just played so much COD. I've never gotten to the pro scene though, so I don't have too much insight there. But yeah,
Right. Well, what is your favorite mechanic? So have you played it? You said you've been playing for a very long time, since MW3, which is my introductory as well. MW3 to Black Ops 2 is kind of like where I stopped. Oh no, I lied. I played Ghosts and a little
like
bit of
Ghosts.
World at War, but nothing compared to the current state of the game and where it's at, if that makes sense. Like, there's just
So
so
as far
much
as
more you
the
can do.
as far as the current game goes, I've only played like maybe 10, 20 matches total. I could not get used to the movement that they have, and like people dolphin diving around corners, and it's just too much for me. I'm used to the Call of Duty Black Ops 2, just like run, shoot, win, that's it.
Hey, don't forget about the throwable axes. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
very important too.
Oh
Run,
yeah,
shoot, block.
that was huge for Black Ops 2 gameplay.
So, general update for the tournament. We're moving from a 3v. We're also in talks of getting that to come on as well. So,
I mean, yeah, for Apex Legends, we'd have to have like at least, what is it, 50 for a pro match? For even scrims, really,
right.
to get that going. Or we could maybe, I don't know, just throwing this up in the air, we could maybe run the arenas mode, where it's just 3v3s.
Oh yeah,
Some potential
that would
there.
actually be quicker games overall too.
Yeah. Captains and staff, if you're in chat, make sure you're paying attention. Every flick, save, and demo could be a game changer. Chemistry and leadership go a long way in the team selection here.
I agree. The difference between a well-timed flick or well-timed musky flip or a well-timed jump is just a split second into making another goal at the end of the day. So we're getting ready to queue up. To my knowledge, we
Ooh.
are uh, we are doing the thing right now to where I'm going to repeat what I said. I apparently might cut out while we were having a bit of transition. Um,
Oh no.
just saying, repeating that we are trying to build hype for every game that you guys want to see in the server. I was just addressing Elvis. I mean, sorry, that's that right? Elvin's. There we go.
Elvin.
I was
Yeah.
addressing requests for Apex Legends. So if you guys want to see Apex Legends, is how much like it's quite literally up to how much hype you build for that game. That one specifically is a little bit more difficult to get a whole bunch of people on one server at the same time, like you're seeing for Rocket League, or for Rematch, which is something else we've put on the table, and are actually talking about adding to our roster of games that we are trying to do scrimmages for and hopefully tournaments for in the future.
I hear Rematch is like an insanely popular game right now, and I recently downloaded it on my Xbox. I've gotten about 2 matches in. Seems decently fun. Have you played it yet?
I have not played it yet, but one of our caster CEOs, who will be joining us a bit later, has done nothing but tell me about how good the game is, hype it up, and it's just one of those things of gotta get the money first before I just dive right into another game, as well
Yep.
as the not this last summer sale, but the summer sale last year. I bought a ton of games that I still haven't played, and I've kind of become of the mindset of I'm not gonna buy any more games until I'm actually able to like um at least play, and if there are if they are games that have a ending point, finish them before I start buying more games, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
I
financial
mean,
responsibility in that sense.
I got it because I got the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and then that just comes with so many different games, including Rematch. So I saw it and I was like, huh, maybe I should start playing it. I haven't gotten too much time in it yet, though.
I feel that. I mean, when we become big event people, when we become the best casters that we can become, you start realizing how much like managing that time becomes important to even just balance out time to just play a game for fun comparatively to, oh, this is a portion of my work, or I have to be on stream for this, and this. Being able to balance, like, okay, I want to play this game to unwind comparatively, I want to play this game to get a quick buck when it's time to do X, Y, and Z is very important in our
Yeah.
specific professions that we are a part of. So,
While we're just waiting here, do we have a status update on players in the game here?
right now, the status is we are trying to get everyone organized so we can go ahead and kick it off. We
Yep.
have, at the very least, twos. Like I said, we did transition to twos throughout the tournament. It's not 3 versus 3; it's 2 versus 2. We're still
Yep.
going to do best of 5 because the more you watch Rocket League, the quicker you realize the higher the skill is, the quicker the games go. So we
Yep.
still want to be able to have stuff to cast over and a whole bunch of things to make the players just as happy as we are to be able to comment on live on what's going on. Um, so
Also, players, if you're in chat right now, I know I saw a few of you in chat a little bit earlier. This, I mean, it's just a scrimmage, but it's also like a chance to show what you're made of, show off your stuff, and show us what you can do, so we can get like a better understanding of you. So we can, I mean, it helps us improve, helps you improve, helps the teams improve, so we're all better.
and no other way to talk about that besides us actually hopping into the game pretty soon. We're about to start it up, and boom, we are joining the game. We're gonna see how these teams go. You put it, guys, put in chat on who you think is going to win this kickoff, um, and who do you have your money on personally? Banana Man.
Hearing about supersonic speed earlier just got me excited. I think they're gonna win this kickoff here.
Yeah, and we're looking at a bit of a high latency here, but still able to get it. The starting team to get that kickoff there was
Looks
Supersonic.
like. Oh, Blazeborn has taken a lot of control over the ball since then. Ooh, we got a shot coming in from Cosmo.
Just a little bit off the mark, not able to get it here. Looking like
That's okay.
everyone's kind of in high ping territory here. So we're having a bit of miscommunication or a bit of lag behind, which is highly effective
Ooh.
as we see Aircon slam it in for Blazeborn.
Perfect shot there. As you can see, I mean, he bounces it off, and then I didn't even know that was possible. You could bounce it in off the wall like that, but apparently it is, and he showed us that it happened, that it can happen, how it happened. Looks like Blazeborn won the kickoff there. They are just throwing around trying to get some boost up. whilst Supersonic is running the ball down the court. Is it called court? Probably.
The field.
Ooh,
So we're playing
demolition
soccer.
from
Soccer.
Archon. Soccer
We
field.
got it. So we're going to be doing a server change at the end of this map. We're having a lot of ping issues here. Obviously, Blazeborn's still able to play regardless, and that's another carry-in shot and slammed at the end of the day, this time by Cosmo.
Yes, sir.
We're now looking at a 0-2, 4 minutes left. Trying to see if there is a turnaround here or if this will just be blamed on lag and they just take the L as it is going forward. We got Cosmo going up.
It seems like that might be the case
double,
here.
but not able to finish.
That was close though. Ooh, wait. Did he just hit it into his own goal there?
I think
Cosmo missed,
so.
and then yeah, Supersonic just hit it into their own goal. Oopsies.
Yeah,
Hey, we all make mistakes sometimes though. That's okay. I'm ready for this comeback. Are you ready?
I'm ready. We got Robinson going in right here, actually able to win the kickoff there. A knock into there by Alexis to try and get that ball to stop. Successfully stopped it, but ended up leaving it alone. Archon picking it up, trying to see if he can get a cheeky pass. Tried for the pinch, not able to get it. We have Robinson going up for it once again, trying to get that, but stopped by Cosmo. Cosmo for this little bit of a reset there, trying to flip into it, push it forward, able to get that to go. Archon trying for the demo, got the demo, but still able to be picked up and blocked there by Alexis. Cosmo going up once again, Alexis for the stop. Robinson misses the shot attempt there, but the shot was not in, even though it looked like it was tilting towards it. Robinson trying to push this back out, goes to try and bump Archon out of the way, but did not have enough juice left in the tank to get there. Alexis trying to push this thing out, able to get it over the goal, try for the clear. Archon puts it back up to a shot attempt, but his teammate's not there. Archon trying to get this thing back into goal position, puts it there, able to get it.
Cosmo gets it
Beautiful
in.
pass right
Beautiful
there by Cosmo. Wait, finished by Cosmo, passed by Archon.
Yes, sir. So it seems like Supersonic Speed continuously is winning these kickoffs. They've won 3 out of 4 so far, but they just can't get the ball onto Blazeborn's side. It's truly unfortunate. Ooh, they did not win the kickoff there though.
And we are now even on kickoffs, and that's another clear goal missed there by Cosmo. Just kind of really trying to fill out where he needs to be position-wise, and probably.
Oh, there's that air gameplay you were talking about.
Off that double tap there from Cosmo, dirty from the center of the map.
Beautiful.
Off the pass from Archon. Beautiful double tap off the bottom tires. Oof.
That's just mwah, chef's kiss.
So that is another Supersonic win here. We're going to see if we see a major change when these servers go. The main thing that we're seeing right now as far as party chat is that there is too much lag to deal with. Obviously, Cosmo and Archon just kind of...
Cosmo just takes advantage of it.
And we do have a skunk rule here, which is if you end up... So same thing as basketball, right? 7-0 is the game. So it looks like they may just give it here, but they're still trying to fight through this lag.
I mean, the lag is understandable. As I understand, everyone in this game is on 200 or higher ping. Ooh, Cosmo just takes advantage of the ping. He's used to playing this ping. He's ready. That is game 1 out of best of 5 on this series. Whew, it's a very stressful game to watch. Very saddening to see Supersonic get put like that. Are they? It looks like they're continuing to play. Are we not doing skunk rule?
Yeah, that's a thing we're trying to communicate right now. Just that we have the 7 skunk rule. Was not communicated to players beforehand, so you can understand a bit of confusion here. But in the meantime, we can continue to watch as these players still try to go at it. Beautiful block there, the last game by Alexis with the ting. Beautiful. All right.
Looks like we have
I'm
another
gonna
shot
let
coming out of
Banana take
Archon.
over for the casting for a second while I go and
Ooh, I'll try
communicate.
my best. Looks like Cosmo just gets another goal. He's unstoppable in this environment. I don't know if it's the ping or he's just a goated player, but it's not happening. Like, oh, there's too many goals for him. Way too many. I have lost gameplay. I currently am able to see what is going on other than the stream, so there's going to be a bit of delay on my casting for the most part for now. Ooh, Robinson gets the first goal for Supersonic Speed. That is perfect. Beautiful. Robinson gets the goal in right off of the kickoff, which is, I haven't seen that happen very often at all. Supersonic Speed keeps winning these kickoffs, but it's other than that last goal right there, it's been very difficult for them to finish the gameplay and keep the ball onto Blaze's side. Looks like Blaze is taking control over the ball here. Cosmo is trying to do some funny moves in the air. Get some air gameplay going. Archon hits it. Is Cosmo ready? Ooh, Cosmo's just a little bit behind on the takeover. Is this going to be another one of those air hits we see? Oh, so close, so close. Almost had that. And Archon G gets another goal for Blazeborn Gaming.
All right, we're back in
Ooh,
action.
I'm currently
I went
updated.
on ahead and communicated with the teams. Unbeknownst to us, when we're in custom games, it actually deactivates the surrender button. So we're trying to, yeah, we're just
Alexis
gonna let it
gets
play
another
through.
goal.
Supersonics being
Fourth
a
goal.
super good. They're being very sportsmanlike, and they're just saying, yeah, it's all right. We're just gonna let it play. So they're kind of both going at it as practice at this point, and hopefully
Robinson gets it.
better practice as we go forward. Banana, what are you expecting to see when we see a supersonic that is not just straight lagging like crazy?
I mean, I know personally how difficult it is to play games on lag, so we have not seen Supersonic Gaming in their full element. We have not seen their full potential here. I think they're, because of this, like, Blazeborn washing them in this first little bout here, Blazeborn is gonna come in this next game cocky. They're like ready to win, ready to play, and then Supersonic Gaming might just put down all of their expectations and win. That's the expectation for me, at least. What are you thinking?
I think they're going to be able to push this out into somewhat of a more competitive game. We just kind of saw a bit of a curve stomp. Luckily, they were able to score eventually off the kickoff because, like you were saying, they were consistently winning kickoffs regardless of the lag. So that may just be a complete game changer for them to be able to actually recover. And when you play Rocket League with lag, you get sucked back into the map when you're jumping half the time, and everything else is kind of just randomized the more lag you have to deal with. So as we do this server switch here, what do you think about the mechanics you were just seeing from Blazeborn? Because
From Blazeborn, I
that
saw so much air gameplay. It just it hurt my brain. It was very confusing for me. I peaked gold in Rocket League, so I've never seen air gameplay like that in game. But it was really cool to see. Also, looks like we had one of the players' names wrong. Instead of Alexis, it's just Alex. Alex is cool. We were saying Alexis. Oopsies. That's okay though.
it's fine. We had a completely different name on our actual notes too. So we had it's either of Alan Tragedy, Oh Fallen Tragedy, or we were just actually gonna go with Fallen for a little bit too. So we would have still been off the mark regardless. So Epic IDs are completely different than the information we're given off the front end. So it's great. We're great to see some people correct us. You know, we're trying to
Yep.
make sure we're not butchering your names. Number one, and number two, we know you'll teach us. As soon as we mess up, that's one thing
We
that's very
are.
consistent. It's like, no, this is my name right now. Like, come on, man.
Yep.
Um,
We are happy to be corrected in Twitch chat by you guys. Looks like we have a server switch here before we move on to the next match. Do we know if that first match is going to count towards the best of 5 or if the lag was too much? It is. Okay.
The first match will end up counting, yes. Even if it ends up being more so clip fodder, just because we all kind of witnessed the difference between being able to still function and play the game under lag and just kind of being attacked the entire time. And even with that, still being able to win probably 65 to 70% of the kickoffs is impressive.
Oh yeah, even
Being
with all
able
that
to run to
lag.
the front of your car. So, do you
As I
think
understand, oh, sorry.
with a more even server, Supersonic will be able to continue to just completely decimate when it comes to, or continue to try their utmost to decimate with kickoffs, or do you think it's just going to be an overall different game?
I think for the kickoffs under lag, the way that they're able to win most of the kickoffs with all that lag was just pure instinct. So I think they'll continue to win the kickoffs without the lag, and then they'll actually be able to do things off of the kickoffs. They'll be able to like play better off the kickoffs and hopefully get the ball in a few times, a few more at least.
Yeah, recovery gameplay is going to be very important as we push forward. One of the things I'm curious to see, because there's no reason to like cherry or walk on glass on it. We're aware that we are aware that it was supposed to be 3 versus 3, so that may be what these teams just practice for continuously. So when they
Yeah.
lost that extra player to be able to recover, or help with defense on the rotation, or that whole like that person may have been the anchor for their communication. As far as we know, we're not 100% sure when it comes to these teams until we have the ending results, which basically will be the ending results for this will basically be a interview with either the captain of the team or one of the highest scorers on the team, to where we can really get an insight on the level of practice they did, or if they just, we've had a couple teams specifically talking about last week, but we've had not last week, but the last stream was, we had a couple of teams that just play together all the time, so the communication's already there. They might not even actually be calling plays, just this thing that they're used to, and some choice words for missing shots or not blocking them, in things that they just practice on, casually playing with each other. So
I mean, I know in professional settings for games like these, a IGL or in-game leader is insanely important. So if the IGL just so happened to be like the lesser skill level player on the team, and they don't have that in these 2v2 games, it is going to be a very difficult win.
and a
Or
hump to
game.
get over nonetheless. I mean, that's where the substitution system comes in clutch, especially if that person is the main state. Like, this is the carry as far as team morale goes, as far as like calling the plays, and it's oh, did you just low-key say that that's usually you? Oh, because we can go back to QV's Valorant talk immediately if we're gonna do that. But off topic, but still accurate. We love Banana. He's been all around for streams. This is his first time on Nex-Gen, but not the first time you've seen us cast together, not the first time you've seen us do interviews, or quite
Wait,
literally
actually,
anything
is that
else.
the first time they've seen me and you cast together?
Here, yeah. This is
I mean,
first
here,
time
yeah,
on
but
Nex-Gen. Yeah.
for like Armada and all that, have we casted together?
We did for one tournament, and no, that's right. I think that is the only time we've cast together. We just did one tournament.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember what the game was at this point. Maybe just Smash.
We are about to get into gameplay here, joining matches. It's
All
truly
right, I
unfortunate
hope you
that we
guys
haven't
are
casted
ready
together.
and excited. We are trying
Yeah, let's get this going.
to make sure this stuff pops off. We got Alexis is cool. We got Archon, and so it looks like we didn't have any substitutions here for either team. We're going in. Oh no, we had Ash sub in actually. So,
Ooh, kickoff was dead even straight in the middle.
oh yeah, we're seeing a way more fluid game, way stronger ping on both sides.
Better
And
gameplay.
it already looks like we're seeing more transition. Alexis
Ooh.
caught. I mean, Alex, there we go.
Alex, there you
caught
go.
in the middle there, trying to see which way this ball was going to go. Greninja able to just finish that off.
So I mean, that kickoff right there was dead even, dead center. It's difficult to get that to happen. Ooh, looks like Sonic Ninja or Robinson had that kickoff going.
Robinson able to win that. Seeing as Greninja tries to set this thing forward. Whoa, we've got a bit of a camera spasm there, but we're still here.
Yep.
Arshawn able to get this on the top, but he's trying for the musky flip, not able to get it. Robinson for the clear here. But still kept in the danger zone by Ash, but pushed out at the last second there by Arshawn. Oh, no, by Arshawn, by Alex there.
There you go.
And we're trying to see how these teams adapt. We're seeing a lot more fighting center here to way more combativeness compared to last game. Arshawn able to get this goal, but not able to get around it. Robinson caught out at the last second.
Archon just like took that from one goal to the next and they weren't able to catch up. Alex was not able to get in front there. This is why that third player is so like imperative and important to the gameplay, because usually you have like one player sitting on defense and then two going for attack, but we don't have that these games.
It's another one of those things where you see what we call low juice gameplay, not enough juice in the tank to be able to catch up and make that play, but it's all about juice management. Do they have the juice or do they not have the juice? That's the question. And also the facet that makes it to where you can do more crazy tricks to get this ball away from the defenders. And it looks like another
another one
goal.
just running it straight down the
just
thing.
running with it once again, man. Wild stuff. Off the pass.
First it was Archon, then it's Ash. They're definitely going fast. They're doing things here.
Now looking at a 0-3 score differential, 3 minutes left, and now we're pushing it. Not able to get to that.
Ooh, straight off of the kickoff.
Archon. Miscommunication there. Alex and Robinson caught with nothing left to fight against this. I think the ball kind of went through Alex, actually.
Straight through.
That looked like a Rocket League play right there. Just, yeah.
Classic Rocket League gaming. Supersonic Speed won that kickoff there. Which, I mean, they haven't won too many this match, unfortunately, here.
Ash trying to set that thing up. Robinson smacking it back down. Looks like it was going to be an open shot for, looks like it was going to be an open shot there from Archon, but not able to get it. But then pushed it back for Ash. Alex there, not able to get it out the last second. Ash still just sitting there waiting to see where it was going to be pushed out. Just more low juice gameplay. Ash with the full boost, able to just do whatever he wanted as he floated the ball seemingly effortless over Robinson.
Alex needs more juice, but unfortunately, it's difficult to get there.
We're seeing
ball
that
just rolled straight in.
A lot like our first bout for the last time we streamed feels a lot like the difference between Zero Strikers, definitely looking like Supersonic here, just not able to catch up with the skill gap when it comes to mechanics. It's like it's champions versus like golds is what it feels like. What champions versus plats is what it feels like here. And it's just watching as Blazeborn struggles to try and find some type of rhythm as we go forward here. And that's a double miscommunication there. Open shot for
Alex gets the completely open shot. Looks like they had a little bit of bumpies going on there on the Blazeborn side, so they were unable to catch up to the ball in time. Not enough juice.
I think this wrapped right back around to what you were saying earlier with the differences and how much impact it can have on a team to not have whoever their main captain is for communication, or just the differences in how much that small bout of communication can change literally the entire outcome of the game almost instantly. And we're just watching as these teams go back and forth, doing their best to try and be on the same wavelength or plane as they push forward, man.
Ooh, we're getting so many shots on the goal of Supersonic here. and I mean, it's a hard attack to defend against. Definitely
Beautiful
like,
block there by Alex.
oh, they're working it. They're definitely getting stuff going here. And then whenever chance they get, they will push from the defense to the attack. However, it's just hard to find that opportunity. Ooh, there's an open goal here. Will they be able to push it in? Ash was unable. There was some defense from Alex and Robinson.
I
Going back
think
on the
we're just
attack.
seeing both teams really warm up for a way, way warmer server from what it feels like. There's still a little bit of lag on both sides, but it's nowhere compared to where they were at before. And you're just seeing the
Yeah.
difference. As one block there from Alex off that sidebar, able to just push that thing out and get it out of the danger zone. Archon looks like a shot attempt there. Once again, Supersonic caught with no juice in the tank. Alex able to pick up the 100, which tries to push this thing forward, but once again, a pass off the crossbar, not able to get it with the thing. And Alex trying to push this thing forward once more. And we're seeing, as Ash said, no, I'm going to push this thing, but not having enough boost to actually carry it. Alex, once again, able to get it over the defender for Arshawn. Arshawn barely having boost left to get back. Ash just having enough, sitting at the tank for 3, misses the ball. Arshawn for the fake. But is he able to pick it up? No, off the return for Robinson. There's no one there, but Ash able to get back with the last bit of flip left. Just looking at double juice warning time, man. Not a lot of juice on the board for either teams. And it looks like another shot attempt there from Ash, able to get it to the side, but blocked at the last second by, I did not see who blocked that one. But we're looking as Arshawn pushes this thing forward, and Ash trying to get this thing to go down as a pinch for the ground. Alex trying to push this thing forward for one more shot attempt. 24 seconds left on the clock. 2-5. Supersonic trying to claw their way back up. Looks like they've finally got warm off the side.
There's that air shot
here for Robinson. Beautiful pass off the combatant there in the corner for Alex. Robinson said, "That's my shot." There, able to get it in the top left corner.
So it seems like Supersonic Speed just needed a tiny bit of warm up, and then they can get those air shots going. They get everything going. And
that might have just been the shot of the day. We're going to see if anyone's able to top that as we push forward. Robinson and Alex just stuck in the air here, trying to get this ball out of the danger zone, but it looks like that's just going to be a finish there as Blazeborn walks away victorious with that win. And that is a 2 of 5. We're going to see if we have one more game going forward or if that's the end of that bout. But beautiful games as we're seeing here.
I think we should have one more of these this 2v2 here before. I mean, at least one more. If Blazeborn wins that one, then the series is over with Blazeborn winning.
What? I think we did just get confirmation that we do have one more game and another substitution. So we may see Ash go out, or we may see Cosmo come back. So that was who was subbed out last game. Cosmo was subbed out for Ash last game. So we may see Cosmo come back. Or
Cosmo was the main shot caller in the first match there. Yeah. But I mean, they still seem to be doing just fine without him. But let's see what happens if they bring Cosmo back in. Will it be another 2-10 game, or will we see something else?
I don't know. We started to see a lot of S's there. We started to see a lot of transition there as Supersonic got close to the end. They started becoming way more comfortable in the air. They started to take more shots. They started to push things forward. And we just witnessed as this team got better and faster as time goes on, just to try and make up for their namesake, trying to go at supersonic speeds to be able to catch up with the competition.
Ooh, that was beautiful wordplay there. I like that.
That's what we do. We have to, if not making cringy, we have to, if not making it cringy, we have to make it make sense. But also utilize the name frames we have. It's clear that we have a little bit of inspiration from Sega, so let's use it.
Wait, let me get the. All right, Blazeborn seems to be catching fire in the arena here with all the goals that they're making. Did I do good there?
I heard that Blazeborn is actually trying to turn Ash into Ash, make it up
Ooh.
to the namesake. Did not like that there were so many shots missed early, so we're going to see how both teams improve. We did see that as they were coming forward, that there was kind of a struggle to get used to not having to play with the level of lag they had last game and really warming up to being able to see their cars actually flick or flip or fly the way that they actually sent it. So it's been a very interesting, we'll call it an up climb, as these teams are getting used to playing with each other, getting used to playing with the bouts of these games, the challenges of different types of internet connection, and witnessing as these players are doing their best to meet that challenge. We've already gotten a clip thanks to our boy Robinson here. Don't forget to add that, chat. We will be reviewing your clips as you put them down. We appreciate you. And we have a couple of favorites in the chat already for Supersonic. They're trying to hype them up. We do want to see some combative gameplay. We started seeing that towards the end, whether that was in the mid area or just directly in the corner. Did you expect to see that level of change as far as aggression goes, as far as speed goes in Supersonic after you got to that 1-5 differential, Banana?
I expected them to play more on the defensive side instead of like just going absolutely insane on the offensive. But it seems once they had that offensive going, they were unstoppable. The what was it, the 2-5 goal? That was the longest like interaction back and forth that we've seen the entire game. And if they can continue to have that to back and forth and then get a few goals here and there, just a little spot, then I think Supersonic might have this next game. I'm still
It'll
a
be
super
great.
fan. I'm hoping. Those last two were just warm up games, I swear.
Hey, sounds good to me. At the end of the day, you kind of don't want to be in the warm-up section if you're already one down. So now it's obviously they're two down trying to claw their way back up. But, you know, anything can change. At the end of the day, the original quote for whenever things go wrong is, let's say the CEO's favorite voice line, or not voice line, but chat to spam when playing with him personally. This is Rocket League at the end of the day. So we also did see a Rocket League play going into the second serve to where Supersonic's one of Supersonic's teammates also went through, but the ball went through their car as they flipped to the side to try and block the goal. And that was, I believe, the fourth shot we saw go in. But like at the end of the day, it's positioning, communication that, hey, I'm going to go for the ball, stay back in the goal. So just in case things happen, you can just flick it out. And that's less of a, opportunity shot wise for them to just have that sniper shot from the kickoff. So we're hoping to see some more fancy flicks, some more fancy flips, and even better, some more fancy footwork.
Whoa, wait, footwork? I don't know. Is there feet in this game?
The tires are the feet, brother. The tires are the feet.
You're right.
It's fine.
Looks like we're getting into this third match of the series here. Currently, Blazeborn is up 2 against Supersonic Gaming, or Supersonic Speed Gaming. Let's see if they can get a reverse sweep going here, or if it's just a broken dream.
We're gonna hope, like you said, that it's not a broken dream. We're sitting and waiting for Robinson to join. Definitely the MVP of the last game. There we go. Got him in at the last second. We're gonna see who wins this kickoff. And Alex not able to pull that out. Ash able to push this forward for Blazeborn. Able to win that. Got 100 there. Not able to finish it out. Alex sitting. Oh no, actually Robinson sitting cool in the goal, trying to make this thing happen. Ended up passing the ball though, trying to get this as an attempt. Alex coming back, able to get the double ting and the demo there. Beautiful. Ooh. Robinson goes up, able to clear this thing, but not able to get it out of Ash's hands. Ash pushed this thing forward to the wall, trying to get this over, able to get it over Alex, but blocked again by Robinson. We're going into the corner once again. That's a shot. Robinson able to get there. No, double team there. Not a shot either way, but Ash trying to get this thing to at least juggle a bit. We actually didn't end up, no, we did end up with a substitute here thrown coming in for who was here?
It was Ash and what's it? Cosmo? No, Jin? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Oh, we have Cosmo back in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cosmo's in.
Cosmo is back in for Shank.
Ash got that first goal on the Blazeborn side, but it took a full minute off of the timer. That's whoa.
So we got Alex is cool going forward here, trying to push this going. Ash able to get this on the wall and tried to flick it, but we did see the first shot drop a bit earlier off the pass. Ash able to get this thing over off of a bit of a juggle combo. Looks like there was an attempt there to try and block that by Robinson. Knocked out by Ash, and beautiful shot there off the aggressive play, knocking the goal here. And Ash just doing his best to try. Oh, Cosmo, beautiful catch
Get
there.
that Cosmo air gameplay that we saw in that first match once again. That's it confuses me. My brain is all kinds of jumbled. I don't know how to do that.
So what you're seeing right now is someone who has mastered the element of sensitivity turned all the way up. So what you can increase over time to help increase your own prowess in this game is called aerial sensitivity. This man has this at least, or as close to as possible from what I can see, to full. So the more you add for sensitivity, the more you can move your car, like you're seeing Cosmo just flip and touch this thing with ease, and not only not drop the ball, but just curl it around all of the opposition for the most part. So we're watching as Alex comes up for try for the shot there. Once again, caught by Cosmo. Cosmo going up for another double flip. Got it over the first defender. Alex gonna go up. Alex able to block it at the last second. Not a easy shot for Cosmo there. Alex tries to push this thing forward. Ash trying to stop it, but it looks like that's gonna be a shot for Alex. But off the ting. Not in the goal there, but Cosmo trying to push this thing out of this defensive zone. No boost, no juice, nothing in the tank to be able to help his teammate besides flips and flicks. Alex able to get this thing to go forward, tried for the shot, not able to get it. Beautiful attempt there by Alex off the double shot try, not able to get this thing to land. Unfortunately, Cosmo trying to push this thing forward, trying to get a little bit of attempt, and got it off the muskie. But own goal at the last second.
So unfortunate.
So fast. Cosmo not able to actually get it off the muskie, hit straight down. Alex trying to clear this thing out fully, ended up shooting into his own goal off the pass once again by Cosmo.
Cosmo's just playing around with us here. He's having fun, having the time of his life, or they are having the time of their lives, and they're just, I don't know,
just
they're flying around.
These guys try and catch up with the momentum that Cosmo has, man, and there's just not a lot you can do with that much mechanics coming at you, outside of just going straight up and trying to meet him in the middle so you can mess up his plays.
Once again, it's just in the air. Ooh! Perfect pass from Cosmo to Ash. Ash gets it in with another air shot. Who would have guessed?
And we are getting confirmation that Ash is a grand champion as well.
Oh, jeez. That is, pretty tough to play against.
Yeah, chat is going off right now as far as just trying to say it's good that they're doing their best. Looks like a double miscommunication there on who was going to pick up the defensive rally there. It should have been Alex for the follow-up there, but ended up being too far out of the goal to really do anything. And surprisingly, Robinson able to catch up with it with no boost in the tank, and unfortunately being the ending of that bout. Now we're looking at a 0-5. It's almost like you predicted it, that it would just be, if they can't set the tempo for that first play, then it just is going to be another just really difficult bout. It looks like another attempt there to block, not able to read it as Cosmo just changes trajectory.
Cosmo's making shot on shot.
Jeez. How do you block that, man? How do you block that besides just sitting there floating center?
Oh, you just hit the ball, as far as I understand. And the kickoffs are going like mid-even for the best 2 runs in a row as well. It's wow. Oh, here comes Cosmo out of the air, and it's in once again.
at that
This
cheap
is
tire touch, like this man's in an
cool.
octane. Hitting a tire side right here on a Fennec is not easy, but he hit it like he has his wheels extended like these octanes you see on the opposite side for Supersonic, and it's just no care in the world. We are at a 0-7, so the game will immediately go to Blazeborn. We're gonna watch as the rest of the time goes out, and it's really just gonna be practice for Supersonic for them to really analyze where they need to be or how they need to combat this team. There's just not a lot of differences. Beautiful corner adjust there off the side flick for
And
the low
off of
corner right.
Supersonic.
Absolutely disgusting. Oof, look at this. Alex actually able to get to it, but had no time to think to flick that thing out, but it still would have been in Ash's corner to just slam it right back in. Tough.
This is
Yes.
disheartening to see. But once again, it is just a scrimmage, so this match does not count towards the tournament any way, shape, or form. But it's still disappointing to see. Let's hope
Yes.
once they get that third player in there, Supersonic might be able to just like have one player on defense and then these two players on offense. And I feel like if they had just a pure defensive player, they'd be able to get the ball off of their side a lot more often.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely missing their anchor of sorts, like we were chatting about earlier. It just feels like there's a major disconnecting either both. Actually, I think it's just both communication and mechanically where they need to be able to at least help block these shots. Man, it's just really difficult to fight against someone who has the mechanics down this well. Outside of literally what we just saw Robinson do is just kind of sit in the goal and wait for something to happen. Off the demo there, trying to get something to go. Alex slams it straight down, and that will be Blazeborn for the win. That is a 3-0 sweep going Blazeborn's way. Thank you for coming out and playing Supersonic. We appreciate you. And for the very least, we're going to go into Stormbreakers versus Vortex Kings next. But next up, we're about to go ahead and have a bit of a interview on the winning team, and it will be a beautiful bout as we go and grab
Ash, was it?
is who we're
Yeah.
grabbing now. Yes. Were you expecting that game to just be a pure skunk after this Supersonic we've been seeing?
I
We
mean,
saw last game, right?
with the Supersonic that we saw the game before last, it was they were warming up. They were like getting towards the end, getting their goals in. They were getting everything. So I thought they were just warming up, but then Blazeborn just brought Cosmo back, and it was GG's from that point on. Cosmo is just a undefeatable player in this series here. It's a lot.
Well, I wouldn't count out the other grand champions or SSLs we have here
Oh, no,
for
not
you
at
guys
all.
for the scrimmage here. Excuse me. And like I said, we will be continuing to watch for those shots of the night. We will be continuing to push this thing the best way that we can, as far as just genuinely waiting and ready to. Sorry, we're gonna go ahead and pull in Ash. But yes,
Yeah,
it was not what I expected at the very least. I was definitely thinking that it was going to be a bit more combative overall for everyone involved, but no. And we just had Ash enter the chat here. Do you have a thought on how these games went, Banana?
I mean, it was just wash after wash after wash. They like they're washing their cards there. I hate to say it, but
Wax on, wax off?
that's the truth of what happened. It was just wax on, wax off for Blazeborn, and then Supersonic just their speed was not enough. Supersonic speed.
And we'd like to welcome Ash. Welcome in, brother, on that highlight, that high of winning. Tell me this. So, number one, let me introduce myself. I am Speedy360. I'm joined here by our other beautiful caster, Mr. Banana.
Oh,
And we are very, very elated to be able to get you in the chat to kind of discuss what you guys' thought process was as you switched out. And we were hearing that you were the most yelled at person in chat so far. Do you want to go over what you guys possibly were going over? Because it definitely was not close on our side.
I mean, yeah, obviously I wasn't playing my best today. Kept messing up here and there. And obviously, as the team captain, Archon, he wanted me to be like, show how good I am. But obviously, did not prove that in this game. But yeah, that's it. Just team stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was very obvious because me personally, I thought you were playing amazing all throughout.
I mean, I have my good and bad days. So yeah, I can't really complain.
Well, at the very
I mean, we were
least, oh, go continue. You're good.
yeah, sorry. We were actually expecting a 3v3, and when you guys said 2v2, we weren't ready for it. Like, it was all this time, a 3v3, last second decision. So it threw us off a bit because we had to switch out the teammates and stuff
Yeah.
per game. So yeah, that's all.
Well, as we progress, we're hoping that these teams, so for specifically the team you guys were fighting against, actually had their third lose power and he never got it back. So we're trying to have some more substitutions in chat just in case things like that happen. We're also caught off guard from that as well. So if it makes you feel any better, we were all kind of just like trying to make sure the thing could happen at the end of the day. And we're going to make sure that we have those substitutions for those teams, or even if it's your team that ends up having power issues or something in life happens, right? That we'll still be able to run the game, and hopefully the communication will be all the same as well. But in the meantime, we don't want this to be an interaction where you're just kind of beating yourself up because you guys won at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a great thing that you're able to see where you need to improve. That's kind of the benefit of being in scrimmages like this. And we wanted to, uplift you guys. So at the very least, you won. What we saw was great. Mechanically, it was obvious that you guys' team were just going to push this thing forward. And there was not a lot of things they could do unless they're just standing in the goal to try and ricochet for a shot. And that's how they're getting shots. And that was pretty much the only times they were scoring on you guys was you were going in or your teammate was going in to try and pinch it in the goal and ended up pinching back the opposite way. And that was pretty much the only shots we saw on Supersonic's team. So that in and of itself is something that you can't really control mechanically just because of how Rocket League is done. So we're going to give you your flowers, brother. From what we saw, you did great. I'm glad that you have some things in your mind at the very least that you're going to work on. And to work on to be even better with the next time you guys have your scrimmage, whether that's versus a team like Supersonic or one of our other Grand Champ teams where there is that lock-in that's needed. There is that beat up on yourself because like, okay, I gotta lock in. I gotta do the thing, right? So at the very least, we're gonna continue to hit you with some questions. I just wanted to give you your flowers first and let you know that we saw what you were doing. That was great. We also saw that there were mistakes too, but at the very least, we can congratulate you for coming out with the win, and you and your team. So last question I have, and I'm gonna give it to Banana for one more question as well after I'm done. But my last question is, who do you feel like have the best shot here? Because we saw a lot of crazy carries from pretty much the center of the map and from all the way in the back of the map from both you and Cosmo. Who do you think had the prettiest shot for the night? Because I have my vote already, but I'm going to wait until you respond.
I mean, we already know the answer. It's going to be Cosmo, Throne Cosmo here. He has the best mechanics in the team, and he basically just carried us here tonight. So yeah, for me it's Throne Cosmo.
Wasn't there that one game that you didn't have Cosmo, the game 2 there? Or am I messing up?
Oh yeah, that was one game, but
Oh yeah, game 2 he didn't carry. That was all you guys.
mm,
And it was mostly you. You almost
Yeah.
doubled the score of your teammate. So,
I mean,
uh,
I have more game time than him. Obviously, if he reaches to my level, he's probably gonna be better than me. So currently, right now, in that second game we just saw, it, you guys could say it was me, but more to
Yep.
expect from the future.
Ooh. Well, I like to hear that.
yeah, no,
I'm
we'll love to see how you kick it into gear.
fresh
Um,
out of questions here.
you're fresh out of questions.
I'm fresh out of questions.
All right. Well, we will take that as the end of this interview. Thank you so much for joining us, Ash. And like you said yourself, a multitude of times, and like we'll continue to give you your flowers. We're going to tell you that it's great that you have some things in your mind to work through. And the only person that's going to beat you is you at the end of the day, brother. So try not to count yourself out before you even compete. That's my little tidbit. I enjoyed it. I saw where your mechanics are solid. I saw where you need improvement the same way you did. Best thing to do is get in that kitchen, like Banana said in many words, get in that kitchen, start cooking, and make that dish something that's unique that only you can bring, brother. But we are out of time, and I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for joining us, Ash. Any follow?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And we do have a good bit of support here in chat as well. Bunch of
Oh yeah, we do.
W's. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Supporting our chat and yeah, so much support in chat for you, brother. You got this. We're gonna let you return to your team, but thank you for coming for the interview.
Oh,
Let's keep
my
talking.
bad. I was on mute.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah, I really liked how the scrimmage went tonight. Good support from the members here from the server, and I had a lot of fun. Honestly, we all had a lot of fun.
it was a lot of
I'm
fun
glad.
watching you guys.
Thank you.
We're trying to
Appreciate
queue
it.
up the scrimmages a bit more so you guys have even more opportunities. Uh, all right. Um, we are going to go ahead and push out. If you don't mind leaving the server, thank you. All
Here we
right,
go.
beautiful. So
All right,
next up,
next match we
we
have.
we're gonna send it back to the host here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying. Don't forget to grab some water. You're gonna need it. We don't need anyone passing out on stream. We need you to still be able to, type and chill out with us. And we will see you guys back in a few. But for now, a word from our host.
How's it going, guys? Have you guys been having a good time? I know I have as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Blazeborn, your winners, guys. It's kind of crazy, kind of immaculate, kind of beautiful. However, we got some more matches coming up here for you today. Next up, Stormbreakers versus the Vortex Kings. I know you guys are ready for that match. I know I'm ready for that match, but right now we're going to have a short, quick break, get everything set up for you guys. So without further ado, we'll see you guys in a bit, yeah? All right.
You said, please, for love of God, go down and do what? Sorry.
Welcome back, guys. I know you guys are excited because I'm excited right now to see two Titans absolutely duke it out to see who is one of the best teams here in Rocket League. Now, I like this team. This is personally one of my favorite teams. I'm here for Stormbreakers. Can I get some Stormbreaker support in the chat right now? And then if you're like, nah, I don't like the Stormbreakers, you like Vortex Kings, can I get some Vortex Kings support in the chat right now? Fantastic, wonderful, 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 beautiful, beautiful, guys. Listen, we're going to go ahead and get this next match started up. So I'm going to send it back to the two best commentators that I know, Speedy360 and Bananarama.
Aw, thank you for the shout out there. You're
Yeah.
the best CEO I know as well, I guess.
I mean, maybe pronounce my name correctly next time, Bananarama. But other than that, but
Without
for this
further
next match, it looks like we have what was it? Stormbreakers versus Vortex Kings. Did we figure out a name for the first player on the Stormbreakers roster instead of 4?
it was no, I think we were just
No,
sticking with 4.
we're sticking with 4. All right, we have 4 Stormbreakers. We have 4 Broski and Fluid on their roster. We are unsure of who they are going to put in first for this 2v2. And on the Vortex King side, we have Earl, CT, Trixies, and Wiki. They have 4 players, so I mean, we could see 2 completely separate teams here for Vortex Kings. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we have a lot of interesting shuffles that we can do. They can literally just do a 2-on, like this. These two have to stick with each other for this tournament and just go with that. But I'm gonna pass it to you 1 second. I believe our other caster just came home, so give me
Oh,
about a
that is
minute.
perfect. That'll be fine. So I made a mistake here. It wasn't a 2v2. It was we're doing a 3v3 for this one. We're switching it back because all of the players are ready, I believe so. So yeah, it is going to be 3v3 on the Stormbreaker side. We're going to see all 4 Broski and Fluid. On the Vortex Kings side, they have one person they could substitute in and out, back and forth, but they have Earl, CT, Trixies, and Wiki. Have we seen these guys before? I don't believe so, right? No, we have not seen these guys before. Everybody in this roster here is new. I'm excited for some gameplay. Rocket League. Yeah, Rocket League.
Yes, Rocket League
I-
indeed. Doggo has settled down, so I'm back with my docile tones to be able to lead us into what we will call a 3v3 bout to remember. We're going to see whose team is the most effective here. Like I said, we have Stormbreakers and Vortex. Did you read the team members for Vortex by any chance,
did.
man?
I read the
All
team
right.
numbers twice for both teams.
All right, just making sure, because it's just may have to do it a third time, just because.
Oh well, on the Stormbreaker side.
No. It's a bit. It's a bit. We're fine. But I'm very excited to see how these players play. We don't have a lot of information. This is our first time seeing these teams duke it out, and because we are moving into a 3v3 style for this next bout, we only have one substitution team. Well, one team with enough players to do substitutions this time, and that would be Vortex Kings. So we will it'll be very interesting to see who's the main leader and who they switch off for this. We're going to see a whole lot more communication overall for the team, as we were talking to Ash last game to show just how impactful that cut can be for who's used to kind of commanding the flow of how these games go on the team when it's cut to 2-on-2s, and the adjustment that comes with that. But both these teams being able to start off strong for 3v3s and having these region switches to be able to make sure that everyone has even ping for the most part, and that the game is on a playable facet with hopefully no lag or very little to any lag comparatively to what we saw in that first game with Supersonic versus Blazeborn.
Yep. I mean, I think the first game of all of these series that we play, all three, is just gonna be like a little test run. Be like, hey, do these servers work? And if they do, run with it. But if they don't, then it's like it's just a warm up match. You know, we love warm up matches around here.
And warm up matches are essential to both feeling the team that you are fighting against, as well as feeling out how or where you should place your rotative defensive players too. Because if we have another repeat like Ash or Cosmo, and only one of the players on Vortex, let's say those are the repeats on Stormbreakers, right? And Vortex has to have this transition of, okay, we know that this player on our team, let's just use Trixie's as an example, right? Trixie's is the best for air priority, right? Like he can float, he can get up there fast, he can really combat via what he was doing in center goal. They may actually push him back to be able to guard the goal just so they know that that person can get up just as fast as a Cosmo or an Ash. So it's just not an easy walk-in goal from the back of the thing.
Yeah. I
So
mean, we just might be able to see a few repeats, or not a few, but like a repeat of Cosmo here. I know in this series we might have, what was it, Grandmaster, or what's the rank in this game?
it's from gold to SSL, man. It's a mix.
SSL. I mean, yeah, that's very, very high distribution of skill levels here. But hey, you never know. It could be players like myself where they're like, oh, hey, I'm gold, but I got SSL skills. Don't, I'm just lying to
I'm gaslighting myself into being better.
you.
um, but we do love to see the confidence here, so we may actually throw Banana into another
Yeah.
scrim later on just to see if he's able to follow those claims. But in the meantime, I truly am excited to see which team is like the most dominant in the air, or what that actual shuffle is. And as we go forward and do more events like this, we will have a whole lot more, how you say, balance when it comes to stuff like that
Yep.
too. So we're trying to have it so where there's one SSL a team, right, or one
Mhm.
Grand Chap a team, and then the other two are probably of lower division, just to kind of balance it out for the rest of the teams.
Yeah,
It
because
won't
if you
just
could just
be
get a
as
team of 3 SSLs, that wouldn't be the
yeah.
most fun for the rest of the tournament players.
So the goal is for it not just to always be a one-sided domination, but a challenge for those who are already in the top 5% of Rocket League players. Because one of the things we like to look at is statistics as far as what these ranks mean. So if you're in gold, you're like top 50% of players, or maybe 65, right? If you're in platinum, you're already like high plat to low plat. It jumps significantly. So regular plat, you're probably about 50 or 45% of players, right? High
Yeah.
plat, you're dipping your toe into that like 35 to 40% of players. As soon as you hit diamond, right? So you're already in top 25% of players in the world for Rocket League.
Yeah.
So as you go up from there, that percentage just gets lower and lower. SSL Grand Champion, both in like the top 2 to 5% of players in the entire world. So the fact that we have so many wanting to participate in something like this and actively excited, I think they would love a challenge of having to guide some plats or some golds to to compete on that same level, even if that person is that SSL or that grand champion is the only person blocking the other SSL or grand champion.
Yep.
But being able to work and lead is its own challenge in and of itself. So I believe having that opportunity and then being able to like make money doing that too,
Oh yeah.
like adds a whole other like oh, this is gonna be exciting, or oh, this is gonna be super fun, it's
It's either gonna be fun or
we're
heartbreaking.
we're waiting for it. And Chad, I know you're ready for us to start the match. We're ironing out the last of the things right now, and I promise
Yep.
you we'll jump in immediately as we get these last few things rolling. And now we're hopping in.
We're getting at it. Start as soon as we can. Oh, it looks like we have the game starting here.
As we're getting ready to start this game, we're waiting for everyone to join, and we just got everyone in.
Oh
Looking
yeah.
at Vortex Kings in that beautiful blue, and Stormbreakers in the orange here as we do the kickoff. Stormbreakers for the win there. Vortex trying to respond hot, able to get this thing out of the corner. Shot attempt there by Broski, not able to get him to fall. Fluid once again trying for that shot off the mark there. Broski able to set it back center. Blocked out by CT. CT trying to push this thing forward, but stopped there by AK. AK trying to push this thing up. Able to get a flick there, but denied by Hot as they go down the court with it. Broski trying to push this thing out. Able to get it over one defender. Able to finish it off there, but will they get the block? And they got the block at the last second. CT defending with everything he has. We got Weekly trying to push this thing forward. Able to get a double flick here. No reset. Just a full guide straight into the goal.
Weekly straight into the goal.
To show that you need to have someone on him, or he will just carry this thing straight and ball on a string as he pushes it into the goal for the first goal for Vortex Kings.
It might just be because there's 3 players now, but it looks like this game has a higher skill ceiling than the last series that we played. It's just
we're looking
so much
at
more action going on. Never mind.
Immediately another shot there by Hot off the pass from Weekly here for that assist. Beautiful hit in, already at 2-0 in only 4 minutes. Are you kidding me? Can
we're going crazy
back up, or will this just be the tempo?
It looks like it's just going to be the tempo. CT is coming back in for yet another almost shot, maybe.
AK trying to push this thing forward, able to get a little interesting touch there mid goal, trying to get this thing to fall off of the awkward pass, but not able to get it past Broski for another one, and actually able to get that off the slight touch adjustment. Didn't say he needs a flip, just give me a tilt. Broski able to finish that off, get the first shot on the board for Stormbreakers off the assist there from AK.
These games are going to be a lot closer than we originally thought.
Dude, chat's going crazy watching as the energy is almost completely changed. Broski for the block, going straight back.
Oh,
Will no! Be able to get there Hot. Able to stop this play. Almost an immediate dunk there from Stormbreakers. We're going to see if Weekly's able to push this thing forward. Not able to get it. Broski's there. Broski able to keep it on that side. Fluid up on the side, trying to get this thing into a pass. AK went up for the pass, not able to get this thing to push forward. Fluid stopping it. Broski able to keep it in that corner. Will he start for the shot? Nope, Hot for that deny as Fluid goes forward, not able to push this thing in. Weekly for another stop to stop any type of shot going here, but Broski not letting it fall. Hot going forward, pushing, but Fluid not able to stop it here. And a shot attempt and pushed in by Hot.
Oh! Vortex Kings are currently winning 3-1 against Stormbreakers. Let's see how this match comes through to the end. It looks like Vortex Kings has won the kickoff there. Air shots from AK. He went all the way to the top there. I don't even know how he got up there. Broski and Hot are hitting it back and forth.
Push this out. Beautiful. Banana, what do you? Who do you think is going to score next? These teams seem to be.
It looks like it's about to be Wiki. Ooh, close shot. It hit off of the post right at the top there. This is just way too much back and forth. There's so much chaos going on here. Is this what 3v3s are like?
This is what high tier 3v3s are like. This is the average
high
flat to diamond era, and we're just throwing in some grand champs and maybe some SSLs in here. Beautiful little double tap there from Brewski. Look at this for that dunk at the last second off of. So Broski is a season 14 grand champ, so that makes sense. But they also have an SSL and a Grand Champ on their team too, so we're looking at some pretty even gameplay.
More recent.
Neither team sitting down. Broski able to get that from the center pass there. Weekly trying to push this thing forward. Weekly not able to get it over. CT trying to stop this. Hot able to try, and for that soft tap ended up missing it at the last second. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication in the corner right there, but Broski able to push it out. We're going for CT off the side here, trying to get this thing going. AK for the clear, beautiful clear. Hot able to stop it, but almost ended up as a self goal. CT able able to pick it up in the last second. Fluid for the demo, trying to get this thing back going forward. AK trying to push this thing going down, and we're going to see if there is a shot there, but blocked by Weekly, saying that, Weeky, by saying that there is no easy shot for you. Hot looks like was trying for the pass there, but ended up being a little too high. Weeky, so once again, trying to set this thing for his team, able to get it forward, get it clear, but stopped by AK one more time for the soft touch, trying to follow. Hot smacking it straight down, not able to get a shot attempt there. Fluid trying to keep this thing alive, putting it in a corner, but blocked and cleared by CT there. Immediate push in at AK, trying to keep this thing set. Broski ready, center, cleared by CT once again, and Fluid trying to push this thing forward, not able to get it to go, and we're looking as Fluid tries to push this. Oh no, C-Mark shot, but not able to get it to go. Hot once again, stopping any type of forward momentum. Another shot there, but blocked again by CT. CT is just trying everything he can to keep this ball as a definitive off the flick there. CT for the triple tap, not able to get it to go down. Trying to push this thing forward. It looks like another shot, but off the sideball with the ting. Boom! Fluid trying to go forward. Weekly trying to do something with this. Once again, this just shot after shot. 51 seconds here.
From Weeky into Fluid.
CT.
There was just so much going on in this game, folks. This is the longest back and forth we've seen in this scrimmage so far. CT hits it forward. Broski hits it back. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Looks like Fluid is about to make a shot here. Sends it to his teammates, but no one was available.
The clock is now at 30 seconds, 3-2. Definitely Vortex Kings winning, going this way. How will the Stormbreakers respond? Will we get a very long 0-0 second bout, or will the Stormbreakers end up not being able to break this storm that the Vortex Kings have created? The Vortex being the hardest storm they have fought so far. Off the side, tap there, not able to get it. Big block there by Stormbreakers, and looks like they were trying to catch it on the car, but it dropped, and that's Vortex Kings for the first win. The closest game we've had so far, almost the shot of the night, going to CT off the triple tap on that top, but ended up not being able to get it past the ting, unfortunately. But beautiful game so far. I want to see how Stormbreakers respond, because I know Broski is livid, and AK doing his best to try and set up anything he could for this game, but no one can get past CT's defense, and Weeky just right there waiting for him. Beautiful game. What did you expect? Anything we just saw just now, Banana? What is your take, brother?
Especially after seeing the last game that we saw, that was more like a little bit calmer. Everybody's like doing everything a little bit more slowly. Seeing all of that chaos back and forth, 3v3, everything going on all at the same time. It was too much. It was a lot. I didn't understand most of what was happening, but yeah, it was nice to have a little calm before the storm here between games.
I mean, and we're looking at two big Stormbreakers. So we got Vortex Kings and the actual Stormbreakers. Two people fighting the storm. One named the actual Stormbreaker. We did have a little bit of a startup here, but it looks like we're going into a region switch. Just looking at the ping, there actually was a pretty significant difference between almost every player on Vortex's side had around 30 to 16 ping, and Stormbreakers all sitting at 100. So we're going to try and get a region change in here, and maybe we'll see a completely different game as they fought through the lag the entire game, and still were able to get that score to 3-2 after a wild bout. An almost 2-minute volley of just shot after shot, block after block, and we did see a lot of those shots were not followed through by any type of dunks on Stormbreaker's side, and that may have been due to ping. So we're going to see if this region switch is the difference that we need to have happen so that everyone's in somewhat of a more even playing field. And we're seeing as Vortex Kings went from 30 ping to around 100, and Stormbreakers now actually sitting around close to 100 to about 50. So we are a bit more even comparatively to the 200 that Stormbreakers was playing through the entirety of the last game. And now we're watching as these two teams go at it. Almost immediate shot there by CT, shooting it towards the goal. Wiki trying to keep this thing alive. Fluid, a little bit of a cross communication error there between Fluid and Broski, but neither one of them had the juice to be able to block that as cleanly as they wanted. So it ended up being not that bad of a clash there. Fluid here for the shot try, blocked once again by CT. CT still saying, nuh-uh, not allowed in my goal. We're going for a Broski here, trying to get something. Fluid ended up with the side flick, and it stuck in the center, but it didn't matter. CT trying for another shot there, off the cross pass, and that was
Wiki hits it in
there by Wiki from the cross pass from CT. Look at this teamwork play. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Broski just caught out, not able to get up fast enough as they just dunked it in. First goal going to Vortex Kings. Stormbreakers now back on the drive.
And it's straight in by Kid.
Immediately responds. They said, let me win this kickoff and then show you why you should be making that goal. Sit off the side for that high corner. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
Holy, looks like, I mean, there's definitely some exciting gameplay to happen here. Vortex Kings wings the kickoff, but then they let the ball go over to Stormbreakers, just for a little bit. So they kind of play with their food a little bit here, seems like.
That's all they needed to be able to push this thing forward. Stormbreakers doing what their name says best and trying to break the storm known as the Vortex. Beautiful plays we're seeing here, beautiful defense, beautiful passing, almost a shot there, but both defenders and offenders missed on that play, so the ball just ended up dropping. We got Wiki for another try at a chance. We're going to see L blocked there by Fluid, almost another shot there, that time led by CT, but no dice. Another block here off the top, and we're going to see as Wiki tries for the shot for the corner, not able to get it in. Bad tink for that one, but AK trying to go up forward. Fluid actually able to get to this and try for the soft touch pass. Is anyone there? We have a little bit of a pass there from Broski, not able to get an angle. Two defenders on him. Broski once again trying for the double tap really quick, and CT for the self shot off the pass from Broski. What?
Which team are you playing for here?
Dude, what is this pinch? No, I feel for CT.
Okay,
I wouldn't have known how to actually block that either. I think the best choice he had, and that was literally half of a second, would be to flick that one straight up and just hope for the best. Broski right there for the block off the shot for hot. Beautiful. Weekly once again for a pitch off the side, but blocked at the last second. Fluid was able to get to it. Beautiful on that defense there for Fluid. Banana. Who do you think is going to score next, man? This is crazy gameplay.
I think CT's gonna get his get back here. I think CT's gonna get his get back, put it straight in the. I was wrong. It was Broski. Broski gets it.
Double tap. That may be the shot of the night. I'm sorry. Off of the reflection, back into the goal. And that couldn't have been more clear. That he cleared that all the way to the right side of the goal, and Broski's like, nah, that's still my shot range. Nah.
Everywhere is Broski's shot range in this game.
Everywhere.
It can be in front of his own goal, it's still there.
We are definitely seeing different breakers right now. It was the lag, man. I don't know what to tell you. That lag has just been all the difference.
I mean, like we were saying in that game 1, series 1, lag can make all the difference in plays. Let's see what happens here. Oh, CT tries his best to make a shot on goal, but it gets blocked by two members of Stormbreakers. They just have undefeatable defense here. It's
Weekly doing everything he can. Try and do the thing. Beautiful stop there.
he does not.
Hero. We got to roll.
They got to roll. We got to roll one.
How this is gonna go past this?
AK and CT.
Let's go, Fluid.
I haven't seen one of those in so long.
Wiki, and hot. It's a 2-on-2 once again. This time off of the rule. Oh, someone may have broke the rule 1. I'm seeing. No. It's still Broski. We're good.
Right.
And there's a rule 1 in the corner right here. It looks like someone just went and broke it up. And
no. Wait, no, it's still going on. It's still there.
It's still there. Okay, they're
We will
respecting
keep
the
the
rule.
rule
Let's
going.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, they got some
Oh,
respectful
off the
plays there.
demo there.
AK got a demo on CT. Now it is a 1v2 for Hot 10, but doesn't look like it matters very much.
Yeah, the rule 1 was broken, so we're back to 3v3, but beautiful to see that rule is still being honored here. For ladies and gentlemen who are not Rocket League prowess, rule 1 is when 2 cars hit each other and at even speed. The goal is to continuously hit at even speed and let the rest of your teammates handle the rest of the game, and that
You
is
have
the
a
prowess
head-on-head
of a rule
collision.
1. It's about equal respect for each team member and the ability to just sit there and kind of trust your teammates to be able to make that shot. Off the AK shot there, blocked at the last second by Wiki. Oh my gosh, doing everything he can to be able to keep this thing going forward. Off the demo there, another try, but not enough to get this out off the double block there. AK and Broski taking it one at a time, making sure that there's no chance at a shot there. Another cross pass by AK.
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit here. Oh, Broski scores! Let's go!
It's left 1 and 4. Jeez.
1-4 here. I mean, this at 21 seconds on the clock, it is 1-4 on the side of Stormbreakers. I think this game is wraps to bring the series to a 1-1. You never know though. Could be 4 goals in a row from Vortex. But
Stormbreakers
we'll have to see.
everything they can to just break Vortex. I think this is maybe, at this point, I don't see Vortex coming back. This is just how to practice to get around these guys.
It's still a chance.
1 second left, and a last-minute shot attempt from Stormbreakers, carrying this one out 4-1. Beautiful games here, and that is now a 1-1 bout. Beautiful, guys, beautiful.
This is stressful to watch. Stressful to lock in on this. I can't even imagine what it must be like for the players to play in this much chaos and still be like focused, locked in, playing their best. It's insane to watch.
It's the difference in mechanics that we're seeing from the first bout to this one. It's almost night and day. There's so much more we can latch onto for casters. There's so much more hype we can build up as these guys fight with everything they have in midair and not even letting this thing touch the ground. That was the closest game we've seen to a skunk as well. 1-5. Vortex Kings just not able to turn that corner, and it's just we're watching as these teams do everything they can to be able to just combat versus combat as much as possible. And like we said in the beginning of the match, there was a bit of a significant shift as far as that region went when it came to ping. So it went that's a very significant shift from Vortex Kings being at around 30 ping to 110
It was like 110
consistently. Yeah. And Stormbreakers being from 200 all the way down to 78 and 68. So it looks like we had another region switch. We're kind of going to continue to try and keep this as even as possible. We're back to the original region. That's why you see you will see the Vortex Kings I'll just tell you the Vortex Kings are back down to 24, 32, and 16 ping, and Stormbreakers back up to 100, maybe 200 while we're actually in the game. So
I can't imagine Stormbreakers would be very happy with that change. However, I mean, it is what it is. You gotta play what you gotta play. They might need this this ping diff to be able to compete in these matches.
you're watching as we continue to try and tackle the global conundrum that is different time zones and different limitations when it comes to internet. But at the very least, we are here and we're doing everything we can to just cover all of the gameplay that you're seeing here. We're going to hop in. We're seeing Hot as he tried to do a little bit of a reset there. Able to get the triple tap, but not able to do anything with it as Broski picks it up. Fluid trying to push this thing forward. Ends up missing. CT having the perfect pass for his team. Got it out this corner. Able to get it past the first round, but not, the first defender, but not able to get it past the overall defense. Hot able to adjust this thing in the last second. Broski up to try and push this thing in as a shot. CT once again trying to defend. AK going up for this. Wiki there. Hot there, able to stop this shot and push it out off to the side. Wiki trying to catch that, ended up being centered right back free of Broski. AK tried for the shot, ended up being adjusted at the last second by CT. Hot trying to push this thing forward, but not able to get it as a clear shot. Wiki trying for the little bit of a pass play there, not able to be on target at the last second. No real defense, but
Ooh, CT gets it in.
Rocket League bounce there. I don't know what just happened because on my screen, Broski cleared that one. Not Broski. Fluid cleared that.
Oh yeah, it just bounce, and it's in.
Yeah, he got a what we call invisible hitbox ricochet there for the first goal on the map. Vortex Kings now leading that off of that little cheeky corner. Broski trying to make this thing come back. Fluid tried for that last second pass. Broski was there, but not able to get this thing to pinch off the wall. Not as lucky with that pass. Fluid trying for the double tap there, and was faking for AK to just come in the back and just destroy that shot there. Still, regardless of the lag difference here, Broski just hit 348 ping, wild. But 1-1, Vortex and Stormbreaker putting their all into these bouts.
Ooh, even with that ping difference from Broski, he is able to win the kickoff there. Let's see what Wiki does with this. Ball is going towards the goal of Stormbreakers. Ooh, doesn't quite get in. They're trying again and again and again, but they have almost undefeatable defense.
Off the team for Weekly there, trying for that immediate shot. Oof. Another attempt there by Broski. Beautiful. Got Hot going in forward. CT off the top of the roof trying to get that final pinch, able to get it doubled, but no pinch, but a good pass to Wiki. Stopped there by Broski. Broski trying to set something up, stopped by Hot. Hot trying to keep it in their corner, able to get the pinch off the roof, but not able to get it to his teammate. Fluid trying to push this thing forward, but no juice left in the tank. CT once again also trying to get this thing to push forward, but also no juice in the tank. Hot having just enough to be able to combat there. CT using everything he had off that spawn to try and push this forward. Another demo there by Fluid. Fluid for the double demo as Hot goes up for the reset here. Is he going to be able to get this one more? But stopped there by Broski. Another attempt there for a shot, but stopped. But Weekly for the miss there. Fluid trying to go up forward. Fluid trying for the pinch off the corner, not able to get it, but able to get a little bit of a cross chop there. Sit forward and cleared by Wiki. Wiki trying to set up something for his team. Fluid there for the stop. Fluid there for the stop. Hot just able to get this thing over the goal, but CT looks like was trying for that last second pass, not able to get it. AK trying to push this thing forward, not able to get it. Wiki with no boost, blocking the entirety of AK's plays, pushing this thing to the limit. CT trying to push this thing out and get a little cheeky flick, but not enough. Off of the block there from Fluid for the soft tap. Wiki trying for the double dunk, not able to get it. Broski trying to push this thing into the goal to stop this, but this is gotta be one of the longest bouts we've seen. It is now down to the last minute, 1-1. Who can take this home? Banana, any predictions on who gets this next shot?
I think this next shot, Vortex Breakers is going to pull it together. They're gonna play some defense here, and then they're just gonna take it straight from one goal to the next. And I think CT's gonna be the one to put it in.
We are seeing so much high-level defensive gameplay and prowess. We just watched as an entire team went up to block one guy's shot, and it actually worked out. There was no toe stepped on, and there seems to be a continuous back and forth from possessions on who can really get this ball in a comfortable spot to get a shot going. Looks like we're going to see a bit of an adjustment here for a try at a soft shot on the ground. Looks like another try here, but blocked by Broski, seemingly waiting on Weekly to try for it. Wiki just going ahead and bowing out. Looks like they're ready.
Looks like we're going into
overtime.
OT here.
Beautiful.
Overtime 1-1. Who do you think we have for this match here?
I don't know. It's whoever ends up messing up first. Both teams pretty much even as far as prowess goes. Looks like there was a double tap attempt there in front of the goal, going the Stormbreakers' way to try and break Vortex's Cyclone, but not enough to push this thing into the goal and fully get to the eye of the storm. Broski trying his best to be able to push this thing forward and get it away from the defenders and away from his goal at the same time. Ended up may have done a set there, and Hot there to try and finish, but Broski for the catch. Broski trying for the musky flip, not able to get it over. Wiki able to get it over to one defender, not able to get it over the second one. Fluid able to push this thing out. We're right back to a just as long volley here. We are looking at almost a minute into overtime. Not much give on either side. CT able to push this thing forward. Looks like this is going to be a cross pass. Not enough, as Fluid was able to be stable there and stop this from happening. And Fluid with the ricochet at the last second. CT trying to block it. Oh, wait, was it CT? Let's see. Fluid for the last second for the shot here off the team, trying to do that. Hot was trying to get this out. Maybe have benefited from the tire touch over the corner, but that will be Stormbreakers taking the second round. It's now 2-1. AK doing their best to push this thing forward, and we're going to have another region change, so bear with us, guys. But what a game. Did you expect Stormbreakers to come out on top of this, or were you expecting the Vortex to restart up and that Cyclone to be too much for the Breakers to get through?
I mean, seeing that ping diff come back, that ping diff from the first game come back, I thought Vortex Kings was going to take it home for this match, but looks like they were just, I mean, even on the 200 ping, Stormbreakers were able to push through and get it going. I'm like starstruck, stun-locked. There was so much going on that game.
I've been flashbanged. I don't know. I've been flashbang with prowess. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. Please and thank you.
If you saw my camera during that game, I was just like eyes bugged out, staring at the gameplay, like, what is going on here? I've never seen Rocket League at this high of a level. Like I said, I mean, I don't really watch pro games. So it looks like we are getting it back into match 3. It is 2-2. Oh, match 4 rather. It is 2-1 on Stormbreaker's side.
And we did start off with a Vortex win there for the kickoff, and immediately trying to apply the pressure as CT sent that straight back. No, I'm sorry. Fluid sent that straight back to their goal. CT trying to get something to happen. Fluid for the stop there, almost an immediate shot. Broski trying to get this thing out of their corner and push it back, but Weekly not letting him have it easy. Broski off the side, trying to push this thing out. Hot, able to get it off the wall here, but Fluid ready to be able to send this thing back for a clear. Stopped by Wiki. Wiki trying to get to this ball, trying to push this thing out. What a smooth catch there by AK, trying to push this thing forward for a muskie, but not able to get to it. Fluid tried for that shot. Broski there for the quick floater, but Wiki also there, not letting anything easy fall. And we're getting for another smooth catch there by AK, but not able to get it as Fluid pushes it forward for that corner, but blocked at the last second there for Fluid. Broski trying to push this thing out, but not able to. Just decided to leave it. He actually decided to leave for that play. Fluid off the pass there. Not able to finish the dunk from AK. Actually would have been an open shot. Wiki caught a little bit off guard there. But Wiki going up for the shot, trying to adjust here. And AK just following the tracking there. Wiki decided to leave it. And we got another attempt there off the double pass here. Fluid trying to get something to go off the respawn there. But Hot able to try and push this thing out, but stopped by Broski. Broski trying to push this thing forward, gets over CT. CT able to hold it long enough for Hot to respond. Hot responds with CT being able to clear this thing. There's no one there, but Broski comes out of nowhere for the block for the open shot. Another attempt there for Hot. Hot off the demo trying to get something, but blocked at the last second by Fluid, and Fluid not able to push this thing in off of the immediate pickup on defense there. Stormbreakers not letting this be an easy game or easy bout for Vortex to be able to spin that Cyclone back up and suck the Breakers back in. But at the end of the day, we're looking at the longest volley here, almost 3 minutes straight, 0-0. Neither team giving it up on the defensive end and making sure that there is nothing left for either of these teams to just say, well, that was an easy shot. Any team at this point that scores has earned that spot and it's earned the title to be able to say, yes, we pushed everything against the odds to be able to score against each other after a 3 minute, about to be 4 minute volley. True back and forth here, Banana Man. How
Yes, there
are
is
we
true back and
looking?
forth.
Who do you think? Who's your vote for the next shot, man?
My vote for the next shot has to be on the Stormbreaker side. one of the players over there. I mean, just seeing their gameplay throughout the first, second, and third matches, it's just I've seen them do nothing but improve. And even on that ping diff, they had the bad servers that first game. So I mean, they could technically make an excuse for that for the first game, but the third game there, they won on those same bad servers. So we've seen them just improve, back.
I'd say that is probably the biggest weapon we've seen here for the Stormbreakers. Instead of fighting the storm at all times, they're adapting to it and making sure the wins are pretty much just not even a facet to worry about here.
Breaking through the storm.
Literally, it's and they don't even have to use like force to do it. They're just sitting here adjusting to how it seems like everything that Vortex tries to throw to be able to spin something, to be able to get those wings back up, is just rejected off of that. Another shot attempt there, trying for a little bit of a ground shot, blocked there by Fluid off the backflip, trying to get something to go. There's no one in the backfield. He's trying to see if he can get a touch, a tempo, or something. Blocked once again by CT. We're now down to the last minutes. 0
4-minute volley.
0. A 4-minute volley. Both teams going back and forth. Definitely Vortex sitting here as angry as can be, trying to show that they really are the king of the wins, and Stormbreakers trying to say that we can break through said wins with ease and without any type of combatants. I think we may have just seen the surgence and start of another rivalry, the Stormbreakers versus the Vortex Kings, trying to spin everything that they can to try and make this thing a thing. It's Weekly comes off the side.
Comes in. Ooh, that is perfect.
Gosh.
I mean, it's the names fit perfectly to be rivalry as well.
Wiki off the side. We're getting a bit of a packet loss there. That may have been why that there was just no one there to cover for that goal here. Seeing a bit of lag on all sides, but Stormbreakers not letting it sit down, trying for another shot here off the awkward but hot, able to catch it and just drag it out. CT trying to get something. He has enough boost in the tank to get something fancy going, but not enough to get it over. Broski able to bump Fluid out of the way, but not able to block him from being able to clear it. CT tries to go up for it. He's going for the double tap. He may get the triple tap goal here and got it, but not in with the ting.
It's okay.
Vortex Kings able to come back 2-2.
And that was on relatively equal ping as well. Wow, that is 2-2. We're moving on to set point, match point, game point, point. Wow.
I
That
believe
was
that this is the
4.5 minute volley here.
No, guys. This is the point where I come in with this one, because I've been trying to moderate, the chat and whatnot, and like everybody's going ape shit right now. Like I kid you not, everybody's going ape shit right now. That's nuts.
We are watching as the two just biggest, it seems like these are the two biggest teams we've seen fight this out. This feels like what we were expecting Echo versus Corlock to be. Right. This feels like this is what this game was supposed to be, and it ended up just being with Echo kind of just bowing down after a while. But we're watching as two teams are neck and neck for 2 to 3 to 4 minutes of straight back and forth defensive block after defensive block after defensive block, and the only thing that the literally only thing we're seeing that is the game changer is a lag spike to where this person thinks he was there for the block and it's just not registered. That seems to be the only reason why there was a score last game, because that probably would have just went into overtime after all of that. Just wild plays that we're seeing, and I don't have a lot of words besides I can't wait for the next game.
Yeah.
This
all right, well,
looks
let's
so
get
cool.
into
I
it.
cannot
Let's
wait
get
for
into it. Let's get into it right
This
here, right
looks
now.
so
Let's go
cool.
for it.
I mean, if there wasn't the lag spikes or there wasn't ping issues, I feel like we'd just be in overtime infinitely with that crazy gameplay. Just whichever team has to go to the bathroom first.
Chat from last bout. Jirok says, "Whoa, we went 5 straight OTs. Don't talk bad about us like that."
He's got a point.
He's got a point. I guess I'll just shut my trap. I agree.
Let's get this game going though.
Hold on, wait, no, we're not. We're not.
No,
Yeah, we're
not
having a
right
little bit of a reset here.
Alright.
They had we did not switch regions like we were supposed to, so we may
Yeah.
have
So we're yeah. It's
They're still playing their hearts out.
they are.
Oh,
They're
they're
getting the message. They're getting the message. They're getting the message. They're getting the message. Yeah. There we go. Come on, boys.
But yes,
There
we are
go.
having a bit of a server switch here,
There we
and
go.
sorry,
Alright.
region switch here,
Yeah, I was gonna say not
and
a server, just the regions. That's all.
we're doing a region switch. Once again, I don't know why I said it 3 times at this point, but that's what we're doing.
Hey guys, I think we're doing a region switch here
We're
for
doing,
the
yeah,
next
I just I
match.
think it may be
Just
it may
maybe.
not be quite a switch. It may be a transition, as you will. You know, where
Whoa,
we may be schmoving and moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And chat's asking which region we're switching to.
EU.
We're switching to
We're going to
EU
EU.
as a region right now. We've been going back and forth between EU and what was the other region? I'm sorry.
No. So we're just switching back and forth between EU and Middle Eastern.
Yes, we're switching back and forth between.
So
Middle
now we're
Eastern
on EU again, which is why I was like, hold up, wait, before we get this started, let's switch it how we're supposed to switch it. Let's do exactly what we're supposed to do, and let's finish this right.
Yeah.
So without further ado, guys, I know you guys been waiting for this one. I'm gonna give it back to the commentators. Let's have a great match, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, none of the hype has died down, even with that little intermission there. I'm still crazy excited. Heart rate's up. Heart rate's pumping. I'm ready for
my
this
heart
next
rate's going
match
so
here.
fast. I made myself hungry. Like genuinely, like, man, I can't wait to eat. And then I still
yeah.
can't eat when I leave because I have another job to get to. But we're fine. We're fine. We got this. And that was an even kickoff there, 50-50. Fluid already up there trying to say, nah, you're not getting a quick shot on us. Not a quick shot out on us. Hot going up for that. And we're back to Vortex Kings home server here for the UE. They are definitely just big chilling at 16, 20, and 32 ping. Couldn't have better ping here.
I mean, some of these servers, the Stormbreakers broke through. And it looks like they just might do that again.
What a soft touch here off this pass to himself.
A nice little calm.
With the assist from
Get in the
Broski.
goal.
Fluid already saying, let's just go ahead and set this tone. Don't worry about it. Just give me the ball. Give me the ball. I got it.
Just keep
I'ma
moving the
show you
ball
Fluid.
and let it be. Ooh, what was
AK
that
with the
move?
flip into the demo there. Beautiful. CT trying to do the thing. And able to get a small tap there, but not enough to set the tone. Wiki trying to get this over the defenders. Broski with no boost in the trunk. Still able to push this thing forward. Not able to get the shot,
No
though.
teammates were
There was
set
an
up,
attempt.
ready for it.
Wiki trying to get this thing over AK. Not able to do it. AK trying to gauge the audience, but Hot not letting that come. Slam that straight down. Broski trying to push this thing forward. Not able to get it. Wiki pushing it out. Hot trying to do the thing, but not able to do it. CT at the goal, ready and waiting for anything to happen. Well, we're starting this game off already 0-1. Stormbreakers set the tone off of the Fluid shot.
If we get another 4.5 minute volley, then it might just be over. We're not sure. Ooh, that was a close shot there. Tinked right off of the goal. I think, personally, I'm a newly made fan of Stormbreakers. Right there is why. Broski hits it straight in as I'm saying that with the assist from Fluid. Fluid just sets it up and he just kicks it in. That's all they need to do.
Just look at the car control on Broski as he just did basically stopped his flip midair into a flick. And it's just wild watching the mechanics in action for this. It was a straight 50-50 for that kickoff. No one had true winner until there was a push off from Stormbreakers to push this thing forward. Wiki for the fallback here. It looks like they decided to turtle shell a little bit to get their bearings back. As far as the Vortex Kings were considered. Hot for the shot attempt there off of the miss for Fluid off the top of the roof, but Wiki trying once again to put this up and set something. Fluid already there, meeting him in the air. Looks like that's a shot attempt, but blocked there by CT. CT trying to push this thing out. Broski ready blocked by Wiki. Wiki trying to push this thing into the goal here off the double flick. A little bit of a hold there, and blocked at the last second by Broski. Just tracking him this entire time. Wiki trying once again to push this thing going forward, but not able to get it as Fluid sets the tone. CT able to get this off of their shot side, but Broski stops it. Wiki trying to push this thing out, able to get it over his defender. CT for the pass off CT off the roof, trying to get something to fall, not able to get that pass. Broski already there, trying to get something set for the shot attempt. Was anyone able to get there? I believe so. We had a demo right in front of the goal, so we weren't able to catch it, but there was no shot, so someone was able to block that at the last second. Hot able to push this thing forward for a clear into Fluid, trying to get there so he can get a pass, not able to get it off the wall, ended up getting thrown by that corner. Hot trying to get this thing pushed out. CT over the defender. CT once again trying to set this up, able to get the good pass. Hot there, blocked by Fluid. Hot once again stopped by Broski, and Hot still there trying to get this thing, misses, and CT's trying to get the prowess, able to get it over, but ended up being a straight shot for AK. Stopped there by Hot, just slowed down out of the danger zone, but Fluid setting this thing right back center. No one there team wise. Broski stopping this as again for a shot. Wiki trying to set this up, able to get it to Hot. Hot under Broski, and Hot finally able to respond after another 2-minute back and forth between these two teams. Now looking at a 1-2. Vortex Kings not getting this laying down, trying to spin that NATO back up until it can turn into a vortex and absorb enough water. What do you think is going to happen next? Banana.
It's completely unpredictable. We have demolitions, we have back and forths, we have. I'm flabbergasted here. This is the highest level of Rocket League gameplay that I personally have ever seen, and I'm not exactly sure how to commentate over it, if that makes sense.
I mean, you're doing great already. Just being aghast or just being able to say, man, I thought that was going to go in, or I thought that was a shot, but it's just everything ends up being a block or some type of clear or a crazy shot angle like we just saw
right there.
Yes, off a pinch off of another player right there. It's still being able to just say that is just great commentary, and I appreciate you for doing your best while looking at these grand champs and SSLs go at it and do their best to just fight to be able to push this thing in. And is that a goal?
Oh, it does not make it all the way in.
Just a soft touch, not enough to get this thing going. And immediately a corner shot there, trying to get that from CT, able to clear it with no boost in the tank. Fluid trying to get this thing to fall, but Hot going up for the shot, trying to see if he can get it off the soft tap, but blocked at the last second. There's one more shot, and CT ties up 2-2 clutch off the pass from Hot. Fluid trying to clear it, but it was soft.
They thought the game was over, but last second could not be more. Last second.
What was that?
Oh no.
What was that? And apologize for the peak there, guys. We're just as surprised as you are as we go into overtime. Are we going to get another 2-minute volley? What's going to happen? Let the game tell us. CT trying to do something with this. Ended up being a good pass to Hot as he tries to push this forward. Broski able to set a little bit of something, but picked up there by Wiki, not letting them have a play to their name. Hot also clearing it again from Broski for the receive there. Fluid trying to be set up so he can stop this shot, or at least a pass as he's seeing it, able to be there enough in the way to stop that play. But AK trying for this pass forward, or maybe even a shot. CT there once again saying, no easy shots for you, as he pushes this thing forward. Wiki trying to push this thing as well. Hot up in the air, trying to get a little bit of a double tap, but Fluid for the awkward clear, enough to get them off the receiving end. Miss there by CT for the first time. He's been so solid when it comes to defense.
But looks like you were right about this rivalry between these two teams.
Wiki on the side. Who do you think is going to be able to crack this code, even if it's just another shot? Because we're seeing them, before they even get to it, block, man.
I'm seeing shot on shot, block on block. It's unpredictable who's going to be next to go here.
I remember you mentioned earlier reflexes or instincts. Do you think this is pure reflex? Do you think this is pure instinct, or do you think this is skill?
I mean, as soon as one team touches the ball, the other team either has all three of them on offense or all three of them on defense. So they have someone IGLing all that. I think it's reflexes where it's like, hey, everybody, get to the other side, or something like that on that side.
I think we're also seeing the best communication team-wise we've seen so far. So whenever you see a team set that, like that little side toss you just saw to try and get an awkward pass, that is a direct setup from that team, man. And it's so interesting seeing such high-level teams communicate at such a rapid pace and be able to execute that regardless of it having a defender in front of them, regardless of not even having enough boost in the tank, but being confident that their jumps are enough to be able to get that momentum that they need. Fluid still having no boost, but enough power to be able to knock the defender out, so it's not a clear straight to the goal. This looks like another one for Hot, trying to get a little bit of a spin pinch there, not able to get it, stopped in the center.
See, just like that, as soon as
Another
Hot took the ball.
another shot attempt here, and I stop by Broski again. Just watching as these players work harder and harder to just, I don't know. It's like the perfect adaptation. It's like we're watching anime right now. It's crazy.
This is the perfect rivalry here. It is match point, set point, overtime by 3 minutes here. It's
I'm watching
insane.
the movie Twister, and we're just watching these guys with one truck and a camera and a dream, trying to fly through a tornado with a Ford F-150, doing their best, and it's working. Both the storm and the actual humans in this scenario are very confused on why neither have buckled. And meanwhile, as the audience here is sitting at almost a 4-minute volley in overtime, genuinely just trying to see who's going to buckle first. This is so insane as we're watching these two people, these two players, these two teams go neck and neck, and no one's giving any type of headway. Who do you think is gonna score? Because I genuinely don't know at this point.
I think it's got to be Stormbreakers. It has to be. Right?
You don't think you're going to Stormbreakers? I'll go opposite, just so we can have some like,
so we can have that back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, just I'm gonna go with Vortex. I think that the storm will be enough. And as soon as I say that, CT able to stop it at the last second. Let's go, CT.
4-minute OT.
We already have a 1-minute warning in overtime. 2-2. I've never seen this before. Both of these teams are just trying to get this thing to go forward. And look at that, Broski for the shot. And Broski's in overtime.
Oh my goodness. Stormbreakers takes the set. That was, oh my goodness. 4 minutes and 14-second volley for overtime. That is.
Oh my gosh. And we're seeing sportsmanship in the chat too as Vortex leaves the building. Stormbreakers actually able to break the storm, and not only that, create a rivalry with the Vortex Kings. We've just witnessed it live, ladies and gentlemen.
Have we seen the Kings be dethroned?
Just witnessed the rivalry form live.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. What a game.
That was so close on both sides.
Oh,
I don't even know what to say about that. So intense. I'm sweating
put a check mark
personally
on this. We've got the new rivalry, guys. Note says this is the newest rivalry. Stormbreakers versus Vortex Kings.
I have the. I don't know. I'm personally sweating just watching that gameplay.
Dude,
I can't even imagine what the players are feeling right now. Oh my goodness. And that was on the 200 ping on Stormbreaker's side. They were able to pull that through. Absolutely amazing gameplay.
You said it first, bro. There's no other words I can use besides flabbergasted.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
what are those bouts, bro? Back and forth. We gotta grab somebody from Stormbreakers. Can you grab Brewski? Can you grab Brewski from Stormbreakers, please? Because, oh my gosh, what a game! What did we just witness right here, dude?
I'm not sure. It was just back and forth, up and down, left to right.
I don't even know who to call MVP on that. Everyone was doing work.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone we saw was
Every single
working for
I
what
mean,
we just
we
witnessed.
saw through most of the games, Broski was
It was
he was in
Broski and
there.
CO that were just
Yeah.
going. I mean, sorry, CT, just going back and forth, man.
Let's see if we can get Broski in here.
Yeah, just Broski,
And here we have Broski.
Yo,
the-
Broski,
what's up, man?
Broski,
What's up, man?
Broski,
Broski.
bro. What a game.
What did we
Yeah,
just
I know,
witness,
right?
bro?
Is your heart pounding? Are you okay? Do we need to send you a care package for like some energy drink or something to rehydrate you, bro? Because you and your team, I don't even know who to give the MVP. This is the first time I've been truly stumped on giving people the MVP because all of y'all put in work, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. That means a lot.
I mean, how are you guys feeling playing on that 200 ping for, what was that, 3 games out of the 5?
Yeah, it was 3 games. I mean, it was fine. The first game it was kind of not so good because we're not used to playing on such high ping. But then I guess
And you
got
guys
used
just
to it.
locked in and
Yeah.
got used to it, I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah.
hell yeah.
That's just they. That was. I'm sorry. I'm trying to
flabbergasted.
I'm trying to find the questions. I'm still in awe.
There was so much going on in those games.
Yeah, man.
I mean, congratulations for winning Scrim, first of all.
Thank you.
So
Thanks
I'll
for
ask you
having
the
us,
same
guys.
question I asked Banana during the last part. So,
What's up, man?
at this point in you guys' careers and you guys' mechanical prowess, right? Do you think what you witnessed, well, what the game you just played, was that mostly reflexes, skill, or just instinct at a certain point?
I'll say it's a combination of all three, but it's a lot about the chemistry with the team, just having good rotations and being faster than the opponents. I guess that's all that matters.
How did the comms sound like in those games? Was it just like pure chaos, or were you guys calm and
Nah, it was pretty
collected and
chill,
ready?
honestly. We were pretty
Really?
calm and we were joking around and stuff. Pretty good.
Wow. I mean, it was pure chaos over here on the Capstar side.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah.
we were just going in, man. Just watching as you guys flipped yourselves into positions that we couldn't even see before you had already blocked it. That was probably what was the craziest experience for us as casters. Was just, man, as soon as we're about to cast at someone shooting, Broski's already there, or it's either gonna be Broski or
Yeah,
Fluid
hell
just there, and or you bumping one of them into her, or someone giving you a boost midair just to stop the start of a play. It was just we're still in awe. Really, we try to give you 2 questions,
Thank you,
so
man.
I'm gonna throw another one at you.
For sure.
I saw that you guys all ran Phoenix. Is there a difference in cars in your opinion, or is that just what's most comfortable for you guys and your team?
Yeah, it's pretty much just how you feel with your car. It's not about an actual advantage. Like I play with a fucking Lamborghini all the time, so it's not really about how the car is. It's just about how it feels. And I mean, if you feel fast in it, then it's good, I guess.
I mean, that I'm gonna pass the banana, man. I genuinely like that was the best question I got.
I already asked all my questions. I don't know what you're talking
That's a tough question, man. That's a tough question.
about. It is a tough question.
Because I know
It's-
that's a lot of debate in the just in the Rocket League scene overall, and how, like you said, it's about car feel at the end of the day. How do you feel about the shape of this car? How do you feel about it? And supposedly every car is supposed to be set the same for the most part. Same pinch points, same float points, same areas where the tire's going to hit. But there's
pretty
still
much.
debate about it, So I like asking that question.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you think that this Stormbreakers versus Vortex Kings could be a new rivalry that we see in this in these games in this series? Broski.
What can I have the question
Do
again?
you do
Sorry.
you think that Stormbreakers versus Vortex Kings is a new rivalry that we will see here in this tournament?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a pretty good matchup, honestly. It went all the way to game 5, so
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Game
it's a pretty good
five,
rivalry.
4 minutes into OT. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. I completely forgot. Right. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's all the
That's so
questions I
good.
got.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
having me
coming
on
Sure.
show.
on.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
We
for sure.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for playing your
And
best.
congratulations, ride that win with your high, man. You
Thank you,
have
man.
bragging rights. So
Yep.
not a
Thank
lot of
you.
people
Thank
get to leave with bragging rights off of scrim.
you.
And that's
Yeah.
one thing you can do in chat 100%. So, all right, well, I was one who won the scrim.
Yeah.
4 minutes
Yeah.
OT.
For
We
sure.
did
For
it.
sure.
So, you
Yeah, you're
if
right. You're
you
right.
want to try and become a rival, we already know our rivals are the
Yeah.
Vortex Kings, but you know, you got bragging rights, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Yep.
Yep.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you for coming
Thank you.
and participating.
Wow, that was. I think it's really great that we were able to like get the players back on here after games to have a little chat with them. It was very insightful. Hearing that
Oh
they
yeah.
were just like calm and joking around in chat during all of that chaotic gameplay is honestly the craziest part to me.
I'd say so. I mean, it's you can see that. I'll say it like this, and then we'll get into the next bout because it looks like our teams are pretty set. Um, for the next game up we have is Midnight Lynx versus the QB Syndicate. But without further, first I'm gonna thank our sponsors once again.
Yep.
We couldn't be here and do this at the level we're doing without our sponsor at Tiger GK. Don't forget to go on and if you want to do any of the custom things you see on these cars, any of the custom assets you see throughout this, please go ahead and give them a shout out. We got Tiger GK pinged in chat. We have we're using their assets and we appreciate them so much. So please go check them out. Thank you to QB Syndicate for always being awesome, supporting women in gaming, and just generally and genuinely being one of the greatest partners we have. And we couldn't be more excited to have their team participating in the next bout too. It's so crazy. And I couldn't be more excited, right? And I already know that this is going to be hype. I don't know what we're looking at for Midnight Lynx, but I know that Hyro and Mr. Crispy are always going to bring some type of close to what we just experienced with Stormbreakers and Vortex Kings, so I couldn't be more excited.
Yep.
Also, going to give a huge shout out and thanks to Verite FC as well. We appreciate you guys, and we're hoping that you're able to continue to push up the ranks the same way we are, and couldn't be more proud to be sponsored by you guys as well. I'm gonna end it like this. As far as my quote for that last game, rivalries are amazing because you get to see people who already thought they were at their best become even greater.
Oh yeah.
And there is no other way, shape, or form that we can sit here and say. And you can chime in after I say this, Banana, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna agree with me. But imagine the ball not touching the ground. Because they still had the ball touching the ground during this game. Imagine
Yeah.
they get so good that the ball does not touch the ground, and we could have
Oof.
that
We
as
just
just our
have
normal
infinite
game
OT.
or our tournament. Yes, just wow.
Well, I'm personally a little bit excited for this next game. I do know a tiny bit about QB Syndicate, not this Rocket League team, but I know a little bit about them themselves. Is this our sponsor that's playing? Yeah. Ooh. So there might be a little bit of tiny bit of bias going on here. Caster bias. For no particular reason, of course.
Thank you so
But
much
yeah,
for your sponsorship. But we're gonna
QB
go ahead
Syndicate
and move
has
on.
supported me personally a bit as well in there.
Oh yeah. We're
Good
gonna go
people.
ahead and move on to the next bout, guys. I hope you're just as excited as we are after that. That just long back and forth and consistently 2, 3, 4, almost 5 minutes of straight overtime.
That was each match went very long.
Yeah, it
Well,
was.
it's 5 minutes anyways because it's Rocket League, but like it felt like I don't know. There's just a lot going on, a lot of chaos. Maybe we'll mellow out a little bit for this match. Don't know. Or maybe it'll just be even more chaotic and everything will go even crazier. But it looks like we are loading as we speak.
Let's do it. We have Midnight Lynx versus KSG Gaming, the QB Syndicate. Who's going to win? Who's going to get this kickoff? Well, I think we know that you're kind of going for KSG just because
What?
a little bit of bias
that?
there. But looks like we have a bit of a connection dispute thing going on here.
We're missing one player on KSG side.
Yeah. They said it didn't matter.
Oh, they said it didn't matter. I mean, it looks like KSG is still able to make shots even without their third player, which is, wow, 2v3. If they're this confident, I believe in them.
We're gonna even out the score just a little bit for these guys, but we have Hyro and we have Hyro and Alex here, and it looks like Speed Force just joined in for their side to make it a little bit more even. Got Fox, Clip, and Ala here going for the differences, and just already seeing a bit of a slower gameplay here, but I think everyone's just kind of warming up first time. On sticks.
It's getting a little bit of warm up. They had a wall. Well, I mean, they did have a little while to warm up. They all joined chat at around like 1:30. I thought it was.
Yes, they've been here for a minute, but they've been here for the hype as well.
Oh yeah. Ooh, looks like we have a shot coming in from Hydro, and it is blocked by nobody. It's a bit more of a mellow match we got going on, which is
going up.
I'm glad to see.
Shot attempt there by Speed. Not able to get it going. Angelo there. Bears tries
to gameplay here. What's
Looks
going
like
on here? Speed is able to get a shot into the goal.
Smooth pass there from IT point Alex. I don't know. I kind of want to say IT. I think that's
IT.
IT.
I mean, IT. Yeah, maybe IT. IT. You can call him IT. IT. Yep.
We could just be it.
Call
him it.
Yeah. Midnight Lynx won the kickoff there. Looks like we're just coming around, getting boosts, living life, having fun. Hydro is doing some crazy air gameplay, and Hydro makes it into the goal. A little heart bunny there. That was pretty cool. I never seen that before.
Off the reverse flick there. And
it's Hyro, not Hydro. Hyro? Okay.
Yeah, it's Hyro. I know there's an extra H there, so it can kind of throw you for a loop, but it's just Hyro. Dude, what a wild play we just witnessed. Speedy goes up for that. Oh, able to soft top it towards the goal,
and Speedster makes it in. Speedster is
it's like Speedster and Hyro are just going band for shots right now. Midnight Lynx definitely on the back foot here. We may be seeing a difference in high flying prowess here mechanically, but
it's almost like we have like one of our casters playing or something. I don't know.
No. Just a representative. Caster's name is Speedy 360. Speedy Force is part of this Nex-Gen League here. Hyro off this crazy pass here to Alex, just able to finish that off. Looks like there was 3 defenders there. Bit of communication dispute there. Fox trying to get his team back in order. Bears and Angelo trying to follow suit. It looks like a kickoff win there for QB Syndicate. Off the wall there.
KBG Gaming is
able to get
very aggressive this match. We have a lot of aggression coming in of KBG, and it works out. ITE. It's a high corner. Oh my gosh. I'm having some headset issues. They might be.
Also, guys, we're gonna throw out a reminder not to forget to hydrate. It's very important. You know, our casters wouldn't nearly have the voice that they have without having a good old H2O on the side.
Yes, sir, you are so correct. H2O, energy drinks, coffee, whatever you need to wake up and get ready for this hype gameplay. Speedster is going for the shot. He completely misses it.
Having a little bit of a lagging issue there.
Oh yeah,
Definitely a
is that
really
it?
huge one there for Fairs, sitting at 300 ping. Tough
Um,
gameplay here for him.
yeah, Midnight Lynx mostly has good ping, but Fairs has like around 300, it looked like on average. But KBG has, on average, decent ping on this server. I'm not sure which server it is, but that's okay. Getting some boost, going around, having fun, and
Angelo with the
ooh,
musket and a
Angelo!
demo.
Uh-oh, Angelo does the demo. He brings it all the way down. Looks like we might have a potential. What was it? The skunk play, or what was it called?
Yeah, it's called a sky. Yeah.
Skunk. Yeah. If KBG gets one more ball in the goal here, we're going to have a skunk.
Automatic skunk in this. An automatic
And
win
there we
off the
go.
pass for
Speedster
Speedster to
brings
finish
it
it
in.
off.
So,
Oh, it's
it
tough.
seems like you're a bit quiet in this game, like as if you're playing or something. I don't know what's going on.
And that will be KSG taking home the full win
I
here.
mean, we'll still play it out, have fun for a minute 30, see what's going on. Is
Yes, but we
there? I
do
mean,
have
even
skunk rule here.
if they do come back, even if Midnight Lynx does make it 8-7, well, is it still a win for KBG? I'm not exactly sure.
It is definitely a tough one as Hyro carries it all the way across from the goal. Looks like we're having a bit of cross lag here. Tough to see where the ball fell for these players. And actually a cheeky demo there. Fox trying for that goal wide open, but not able to get it to fall. Got Alex trying to push this thing forward. Hyro for the pass there. Is Alex going to go up for it? Off of the clear there from Fala.
Throws it
Beautiful
straight
leg
in the
there.
air. Is Fox
Fox
Clips
for
going to be able to
another
make it in?
try.
High Road blocks it completely. Fox Clips tries to get the first goal for Midnight Lynx there. So does Ferris. It's looking close here. There might be a goal for Midnight Lynx before long. Hyro just sends it out, and ooh, Speedster tries to tap it, misses completely. Yet again. I have
that time able to set something up for his team. Hyro trying to get this ball out of the danger zone, but ended up getting pushed. Beautiful block there by Alex at the last second. And we have a bit of a play. Speedster looks like he's trying to set up for something. Hyro already there. Goal, but no one there to actually respond. Got a bit of a sin there off of the side ting, trying for the shot and able to get it
And it comes
off
8
of that
to
pass
0.
from Hyro in the last 10 seconds of the game.
8
to
points
0.
on KSG. 8 seconds left on the clock. We'll see how this next game plays out. It looks like it's just a win on KSG side. KSG Gaming.
Yeah,
TV
it was
Syndicate Gaming.
clear from the skunk rule that this was a win going to
Yep.
KSG this time. Midnight Lynx not able to combat Hyro, just hard carrying this team. Speed Forston was a force at first, but now we're looking at a score difference of 800 to 700. And man, what a game. Beautiful sub in at the last second. But like you said at the start, it looks like it may not have actually been needed because
Yeah.
just
I mean, they got goals right away. Either
yeah,
way.
it was really difficult to fight against this team from what it looks like here for Midnight Lynx. I think we may end up having a region change again though because of just
Ferris is on
Fairs.
almost 300 ping.
Yeah.
Like
So
Fairs. Didn't we decide it was like fair at the beginning? What did I call him?
it is Fairs, yeah. I was
Fairs,
just
yeah.
reading fast and messed up the name the first couple times.
Oh, the looks like most of KSG has the same clan tag. One of the players though looks like the sub does not. The clan tag.
So we are getting a region change. So
We are,
just
okay,
got
perfect.
the confirm here for a return to lobby, and what a game that was. Was not expecting to see a full stomp out, but we did see literally that one of the players had 300 ping consistent the entirety of that match. So maybe with
That's definitely not fun to play on.
Yeah, no. Maybe with that that region change, they're able to show more prowess to maybe even give Pyro a run for his money, because I clear that was almost a fully clear MVP. We saw as Alex was able to kind of crawl his way back up just from sheer blockage, just crazy amounts of defense on both sides, just crazy amounts of defense on Alex's way to be able to just crawl himself back up to at least not even 100-point difference between him and Hyro. So couldn't be more proud to see that. Speedster forced in for the sub in with no comms. Did pretty well too, off of a ton of those assists as well. So
I'd say he did
that we
alright at
have some
best.
sub accounts in here too. I know that was kind of what we were trying to go for the first match, but seems like it's okay. So
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that game, man. It was a stomp out. We saw
Yeah, I mean, it was
second skunk.
there's
I don't
not
know.
really too much back and forth. It was, yeah. But will we see that same game, like same style thing next match with the region change, while Fairs has normal ping? If Fairs has normal ping, I'm not sure exactly what would happen there. Ping a region change, because Fairs, I mean, everybody else had normal ping, and then Fairs is just up there.
Was just gone, man. 300 at one bar consistently, and then disconnected a couple times too. It's just not a lot of. It didn't feel like a lot of fairness in his route, right? Because even when we were playing with Stormbreakers at 200 ping that first game, that was 200. That wasn't like 250 to 300 at one bar,
Yeah.
right? It was still in the yellow. So they, while it was a hard adjustment, they could still play. So
Yeah.
it's like it's tough. It's like what we were seeing the first game with the original region earlier too. But we're about to hop back into it, guys. With Supersonic versus Blazeborn, and Supersonic just could not even move the first game.
Yeah.
Really, the lag
So it
was
might
so
be a
bad.
similar gameplay here.
Yeah, so we are
Hopping back in.
waiting for the rest of the teams to join up here. And
We have a sub Speedster for Mr. Crispy on KSG.
yeah, so we have KSG's full team lined up here. Crispy, like I said, another dangerous one to have here with addition to Hyro. So we're going to see how these teams respond. Immediately, Crispy with a cross shot from seemingly nowhere. Ping was pretty even, but Fairs is now back up to 500 and flashing. I'm not sure if that's a region thing for Fairs at this point. It may just be a just poor connection in his area at this point. But we have a Fairs winning that kickoff, actually. Crispy going up to that.
We are restarting the match, I believe.
Getting a quick match reset here.
Yep.
So, if anything, this equivalent did to a button check. So everyone's got their buttons done.
Yay!
Yay, buttons.
Buttons. I'm like completely out of it as we speak.
Dude, that second game sucked so much energy out, man. That was
Yeah, the second series there.
that was crazy,
It was,
bro.
whoa, there's so much going
I'm
on.
gonna get
And
this
then,
hype back up again. We got this. I believe in
oh yeah,
us.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Good call on the hydration there. Everyone, let's all in the chat. Everyone, just take a quick hydration break.
Please and thank you. It's how we stay well. It's how we keep our voices nice, and how we sound crispy, even if we have Mr. Crispy in here. Oof. We got some people in chat. Got Lancelot. Oh, Lancelot's here. What's up, bro?
Lancelot. We have 5 out of 7.
Lancelot was one of the people that played in the last tournament.
All right, we are getting started.
He was on
back
Echo
into the game.
last tournament.
When was that last tournament again?
How you doing, Lancelot? Man, we've got some really cool conversations going everyone's kind of just being super sportsmanlike in chat for both the people who were.
Nope.
Yeah, looks like we're
Looks like there's
having a bit of a
technical
switch here
issues
again. Yeah. So we are doing one more reset, guys. Apologize for the delay.
Please hold.
But yes,
Oh, sorry, I keep yawning.
Lancelot's already hype. He's ready to
I'm
come
very
back
tired.
into it.
Oh yeah. Excited. When are we getting that tournament set up? Do we have a date for it yet?
We have a date for the. Well, it's next year, so
Yeah.
it should be in the chat
How's
actually.
the vibes? March 26th, 2026.
All right, look at that. Talking at the
Yeah.
same time. Beautiful.
Wow,
That's how we do it.
Well, while we're just in this in between here, let's talk about our sponsors. We got Speedy.
We have Verite FC, who is a league for. It's not Respawn. I'm blanking on the game. Rematch. There we go. It's a rematch league currently, like one of the first esports Respawn leagues. So we're happy that they're helping with partnership. We also have QB Syndicate here and playing with us and with their team right now. That's the team with crazy Mr. Hyro and insane Mr. Crispy, and we're watching as these guys tackle everything they need to tackle. We have, and of course, last but not least, Tiger GK, who has done all of the custom things you're seeing in the map, whether that's the ball, how the cars look, and just everything you're seeing wouldn't be as great if it wasn't for our beautiful sponsors, and we thank them very much.
Thank you. Looks like we are getting back into the match once again.
Yep, we are currently hopping back into it. Looks like we have everyone here this time. Good start. And
we have better pings.
Better ping?
Except
for Fairs, once again, Fairs is right back down.
Yeah, Fairs is still at 300 ping, unfortunately. I don't think there's too much we could do about that, really.
Yeah, I don't think it's a region thing for him. Yeah, I think it's a Wi-Fi thing here.
Yeah, Wi-Fi diff.
Yeah.
Alex gets the demo onto Angelo.
How smooth he is with his mechanics. Hyro is. Looks like he's gliding through the air with ease. Crispy trying for that reception there, not able to get to it. Got Angelo trying to set this thing up, but not able to get the pass to Fairs. Fairs trying for the double demo there, not able to get it, but able to get away with just the one. Alex tries to go up to set this thing up, ended up missing, but Hyro's there to pick it up, trying to get an adjustment to get this thing to go into the goal. Angelo, readjustment, got it for a clear, double the clear there. Returned by Crispy. Looks like a pass to Hyro, not able to get to it. And a dunk attempt there for Crispy, but blocked at the end of the day by Fairs. Fairs trying to go up and stop this thing from being pushed forward any further and get an attempt there. What looked like a try to push forward for Fox Clips and go up there by Angelo, not able to get it. And it looks like he's just trying to stop the forward momentum of this. Able to get to it, but met at the top by both Hyro and Alex, but not able to actually get a lot of forward momentum there. Fox trying to push this thing forward. Blocked by Fox at the last second. Beautiful follow there as the Hyro and Alex play was not able to fall.
It looks like Midnight Lynx is putting on a bit more of a fight this match compared to last match. As I say that, Hyro puts in the goal to get the counter start.
Pass here off the side. Alex just waiting there, going through Angelo, and
I mean we're seeing Fairs have a consistent 300 and higher ping, which is higher than that first match. Do you think it's going to be another skunk, another stomp?
I'm seeing a lot more combativeness from both sides. Even Fairs is actually able to go up and go for demos a lot more. So it doesn't look as, I said, as soon as I said that, it doesn't look as bad. Either the ball went through him or he was in a different spot on the screen. But Rocket League, that's pretty much how Rocket League does things right there.
Yep. And that is Rocket League.
Also, small epilepsy warning for when we are hovering over Mr. Crispy. We do apologize for that. Oh, wait, never mind. We have custom skins. Ignore me. Ignore me.
ITE puts in another goal for KSG. And while we're on the topic of KSG, I think we have Akane, KSG CEO, in the chat. How are you doing today?
Looks like she's doing really well. She's in the Twitch chat right now saying she's super hyped to see her boys doing all the flips and tricks on the ceiling. And it's just, we're just watching as things unravel.
Double tap in, ITE
other.
gets another goal. Gets the assist from Hyro. It's not looking very good for Midnight Lynx here. But this always could be a learning opportunity for them. My team, they watch over the VOD, see what they did wrong, what they need to do to improve.
Fox was there, just did not have the position to be able to actually knock it out. Just kind of caught it with his car. Just unfortunate. Almost another shot there by Alex. Ended up just stuffing it on the top with the lackluster ting, but a ting nonetheless. And we have Hyro here trying to gauge where Fair's going to put it. Fair able to actually get that forward, but it turns into a shot attempt there. Blocked by Angelo. Said, nope, no easy shot for you. Hyro able to pick that up. Fair's trying to push this thing forward, just not in the right position via the lag, I'm assuming. Angelo able to intercept that thing mid-air and stop
it. Demo on Hyro.
Short. And Fox Clips trying to push this thing as far as possible, but not able to get this thing going. Beautiful pinch there on KSG. Hyro off the
Oh my goodness.
game. Off the pinch, off the side here, hitting the roof. Just dropping straight in too fast for Midnight Lynx to respond to.
56 miles per hour.
Definitely a tough bout here. And we actually may end up seeing that skunk. Even though we are seeing a more combative Midnight Lynx here, it's just so difficult to deal with. Both Hyro and Crispy on almost the same wavelength when it comes to mechanics to just force this thing away from them to actually get that goal they need. And man, we're seeing just a bunch of craziness between Crispy, between Hyro, and even the pickup there off of the pass.
Oh my goodness.
Wild plays, man. Are we
that.
gonna see another skunk, or are we just gonna just? Oh man.
There's always a chance for a reverse sweep from Midnight Lynx. They could just lock in, get their games going. I think there's always a chance, you know?
I think what may actually benefit Midnight Lynx here a little bit more is some soft taps away from the goal and not like mid goal. That seems to be killing them the most, that they're having a lot of like not steady smacks to be able to clear this thing whenever they're in front of the goal. It's just a lot. There's a lot to pick up from. Look at that spin from Hyro, almost a double tap
into the triple.
Just watching as the mechanic differential is kind of playing its best hand here. Off of the pass, off the side of the ball. Alex
get another goal. I see made every goal so far.
Dunk for Alex, dude. Look at this. Ooh.
Has Alex made every goal so far?
Game. Alex has made all but one. Hyro was able to get one, a cheeky corner shot earlier in the game.
Oh, I do remember that, yeah.
But look at this
air. Oh,
here.
no.
Hyro caught up trying to do a little bit of showboating there.
Since when could cars fly? Answer me that.
Well, when you strap a rocket to them.
Two rockets. And then you add a league.
Oh, looks like Hyro's going to try for one more carry for this
game.
Skunk. Is he going to get it?
He gets it!
Skunk shot! Even at 0-0!
Oh, no!
We still have one more game of this, guys, and I don't see how Midnight Lynx is going to respond to this one.
There's always a
We
chance for a
will
reverse
be-
sweep.
We will be doing another region change here, but man,
See if we can get Pharaoh on. We're not doing another region change. Liar.
we are sticking with that region. That one will keep. Well, alrighty then. Well, we are not doing a region switch. I was ill-informed. My bad. We
Looks
are
like
going
Fairs
straight to the next game.
just gets the short end of the stick here.
I don't have a lot to say. The best adjustment you can have
Yeah.
may not even work. Crispy's. I mean, we're seeing that Crispy, when it comes to mechanics and fundamentals, is just it's second nature at this point for him. And if you don't have someone else who's at least close to that fundamentally, then there's just not a lot you can do to combat it, unfortunately.
Not much at all.
And
Looks like we'll be getting into the potential final match of tonight. KSG Gaming versus Midnight Lynx. KSG Gaming is currently up 2-0, and Midnight Lynx, they have not hit a single goal so far tonight.
all I can say
Sure.
is I'm gonna carry over what chat just said. Impressively cleavage areas. And then they corrected it to impressively clean, but cleavage is what we're gonna go with. That's gonna be the quote of the night. Impressively
Quote of the night from
cleavage goals. And as they said it, we're gonna go ahead and continue to witness as
Mr. Crispy almost makes the goal.
block. Beautiful. It looks like another shot attempt there. Hyro trying to get this thing flicked in. Crispy trying to follow, not able to get that angle that he needed. Angelo for the stop. Not enough boost juice to actually take the thing where they need it to be, which is out of their goal or out of the danger zone for their goal. Fair's trying to be able to set this thing forward. Looks like he's going with a cleaner ping here. I see that immediately and realize he's at 498 ping, still being able to flip and flashing.
Being able to flip is impressive.
And flashing.
Yep. It's honestly impressive how he's still able to play on this ping. I would have rage quit so many times by now.
It is wild seeing the amount of, I don't want to say commitment, but I do want to say the level of just sportsmanship that we've seen tonight. It's we're not letting lag get us down. We're not letting the fact that we couldn't get that goal or anything like that get us down. We're just trying to play and to the best of our ability and see what we need to do. What a save off of the immediate stuff there for Hyro. This is the longest we've actually seen Midnight Lynx hold KSG this entire bout.
They might have a chance, I'm telling you. Reverse sweep is always a possibility that could happen. I won't talk about it too much. I'm not going to put even. So don't jinx it. No Cassius curse will be happening here. Yet another save from Angelo Key. Or Angel. Angel. However you want to call it.
Yeah, we're seeing just amazing athletic prowess here. And I'm genuinely just, I'm aghast right now. We're seeing almost a completely different Midnight Lynx.
Yeah, they
Just
pulled a 180 on their
all the
gameplay.
Hyro shots we've been seeing throughout the last two games. Mr. Crispy also not able to get anything in. And Alex just kind of on the back burner trying to set some stuff up. But either Angelo or Fairs is just in the way. And Foxclip also following up as closely as he can to be able to make sure that this is no easy bout. Off the demo. There. First demo we've seen in this entire bout. Beautiful. And we're witnessing an entirely different Midnight Lynx. It's like
they're playing defense, they're playing smart. Yeah, they know what they're doing now. They've adapted to the playstyle.
What a pinch off the roof right there.
Ooh.
Let's try to catch it. And
Alex gets another double tap into the goal.
Midnight Lynx actually was able to get back there in time, but Alex was not letting this thing fall the way that Midnight Lynx needed it to, off of the force in, off the top for a little bit of a cheeky double tap. Beautiful plays there from KSG Gaming.
For this bout, for this series, I think Alex has to be the MVP, right? I mean, just seeing all the goals he's thrown in. He's getting like 90% of the goals, and they've had what, 17 so far?
Alex is killing it. Look at this
Oh, yeah.
little reverse off to. I don't understand how he got that to be a shot rather than a soft touch, but I'm just gonna sit here and learn. I genuinely. And then on top of that, Alex is actually the sub for today. If it's not their normal player, so it's usually just Crispy and excuse me,
Hyro.
sorry, I'm looking at my notes. It's usually Jong or
Oh yeah, Hyro, Crispy, and Joag. Joe.
yeah, Jog or Jong.
Joe.
But that's the usual person. But we have Alex here for the sub, and man, is he doing some work. And just wild gameplay. We're seeing a lot of very interesting gameplay here from KSG, and a way more, I guess, consistent Midnight Lynx here. Like, just really sitting there and combating Hyro. We see a lot more. We see a lot better rotation. A lot better. How do I say that in a sentence? We're seeing a better rotation overall for Midnight Lynx here, and it feels like they're not just going out with straight just skunks. Like this is the first game that they were able to fully combat, and would love to see them get a score at this point. But
Midnight Lynx has definitely adapted to KSG's playstyle, and they're playing a lot better than they did before.
yeah,
In my personal opinion.
it's wild watching these teams adapt on the fly. It's almost like watching Broly fight a Super Saiyan for the first time. You know,
Yeah.
It's very interesting watching these guys just say, okay, we need to take our time for this because they are beating us every time we try to be aggressive. Kind of turtle shell a little bit and get our bearings, and then we'll try and attack if we can. Granted, it does do a lot more boost trouble, like what we're seeing right here.
Ooh.
Literally the only reason Fox couldn't get to that. But
Alex with the air tap into the goal. Let's get hyped for this, Speedy. Let's go, Alex.
Quite literally watching KSG just kill this thing. And this is the first thing we've seen that is skunk. This is the first time we're not seeing a skunk. Beautiful pass there. Alex is there. Can he get it? And no.
That's okay, though.
Only still up. And
it
hit
is
down at the last second. KSG coming out with the W here, 3-2-0, making their debut for the sponsors team with a bang. Hyro, Crispy, and Alex rolling out the red carpet for you guys, and we're gonna try and get Alex in here for an interview.
I mean, I hate to be biased and say it, but I'm a little happy that our sponsor won here.
It's just, it was tough watching a skunk to the point where not a single goal was scored throughout the entirety of that.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Alex.
Hello, Alex. How you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Hey, man, sub of the year. Sub of the year right now.
Sub of the year, yeah.
Sub of the year.
Put
man.
in about 90% of those, 18 goals overall on KSG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
oh, man, I just don't have a lot to say,
man.
Yeah. Were y'all expecting to just straight curve stomp?
The first team, I guess we were expecting that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough bout to watch. I'm gonna pass the banana. I'm gonna let you ask that.
Pass it to me. How exactly did you like calm your way in to be like, hey, I'm making all of the goals, or was it just like a play-by-play, like you just go and do it?
A lot of my goals were assists from Hyro, so
Hyro was
my
the number
team-
one assist there.
yeah, my team just played a big part in a lot of my goals there.
And we love that you're not taking full credit for it. You're saying, nope, I
Yep,
couldn't have done it without.
Humble Kings.
It's like, we just love seeing this level of sportsmanship. You know, it's been consistent throughout all the teams too. Like everyone's been super, like, supportive of each other. Even if there's a lose or even if there's a win, it's like, thank you, GG. You know, we know what to work on. Or just super hype. We haven't seen a lot of like unsportsmanlike conduct or even just like smack talk. It's just been very positive and supportive. So we appreciate y'all for keeping that trend. Um,
I mean,
my next question for you was, how long have you been playing? Because your mechanics feel like you've been playing for a very long time.
Uh, I have a fair amount of playtime. I have like I think around 1,200 hours maybe.
oh jeez,
Jeez.
it's a decent amount of hours, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe less. I could be wrong.
So, question from me. Because that game was such like a wax on, wax off wash.
Yeah.
Was KSG Gaming able to like learn too much off that match,
Uh,
or was it just like you guys having fun joking around?
we were having a little fun. We were also taking it a little serious. You never know.
Yeah.
The other team could turn it around. So
And last question from me.
Yeah.
Were you expecting them to be able to? I mean, after those first two games, right? It was just clear stomp, right? Were you expecting Midnight Lynx to be able to just come back and defend for pretty much the entire 5 minutes that last game? To where y'all had to kind of switch it up and to actually score.
uh, well, the first game we 8-0'd them, so we knew how it was gonna go from there. So we just had fun and played. Didn't really change much up towards the end.
Well, hats off to you. Congratulations for winning the what's called scrimmage. That's what it's called. And thanks for coming out today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.
No, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for subbing because
Oh yeah.
Of course.
that obviously that was needed for the first game to even be a thing because we didn't have Crispy yet. So I'm happy that you guys were able to compete with that full 3v3, and I can't wait to see more of you in the server, man. I'm hoping that we can get some rivals going. So
Oh yeah.
I think you'll probably be the one to kind of give Broski a run for his money because he was going off all last game. So um, scrimmages are what breeds rivalries. Healthy amount of I should probably fix this, or this, or I want to be more solid in this, and this. This person like beat me every time with that. So we're hoping that even if you guys just ended up obviously you just ended up having fun and trying out different things to see what works team wise for you guys. I'm hoping that with your actual team as well, not just being a sub, that you were able to take something away from this, or at least, and you've said it in multiple words too, you had fun, and that's
Yep.
what we're trying to establish at the end of the day is that everyone's able to have fun. So we're happy that you were able to get that going. But we're not going to hold you too long. Thank you so much for joining the chat. We just wanted to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
And you have bragging rights, so you can brag on the server, right? Because like, look,
Yes.
you're even my team,
Yeah.
So, have a great day, man. Thank you so much for coming out. Tell the team we said thank you as well. And yeah,
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
well, that was the last game of the night.
That was. I think we need to give a shout out to all of our teams that were unable to win today, and I mean that's such good sportsmanship. I didn't see any like rage quits. I didn't see any bad anything like that, and it was overall great.
Yeah, it was definitely a journey, if that makes sense. It was,
Oh yeah.
and we're seeing a lot of GGs in chat. I appreciate you guys for staying cordial in chat as well, because sometimes I can get lit up. We're actually trying to pull in one of our sponsors right now to talk, the one that has the team, that just won. So we're trying to grab her right now so she can say a few words for you guys. But I don't know how else to say. I could be more honored to be consistently invited Oh, sorry. Change of plans. We can't grab her right now. She's just sending us a message from the heavens that
She's at
to
work.
thank us for having a spot for her team and you know all the above when it comes to sponsor love and love for next gen and being able to see and witness what her team was able to do on a professional screen. So,
Yeah.
um, and we thank you from all of next gen to the bottom of our hearts. We also thank you as well, Akane or the syndicate overall. Um,
Yep. I would like to personally thank Nex-Gen Rocket League and the people working there for inviting me on today to be a caster and gassing me up as much as he did.
we appreciate you for coming, and as well as uh, we loved inviting you, man. You're a treat. So
Yay.
I was going to do the same thing. I was going to thank Next Gen for consistently inviting me to come back and lead cast and try and introduce more people into that field. Not number one, number two. I know you're seasoned, so it's more so just introducing you to Rocket League. But um, it's always interesting to kind of find your rhythm with another caster, and it's always interesting to have a space or an opportunity to make that thought process or dream a reality, and it just consistently is able to happen thanks to next gen. So I couldn't do anything else but thank y'all from the bottom of my heart as well.
Thank you.
um, well, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and pass this back to our host. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm going to do a shameless plug for my stuff. You know, uh, you can find me attached to the Gaming Dojo because that's exactly where I'm casted from, and I kind of contract out the people. You can also find me on Speed 360 now on all platforms. So whether that's YouTube doesn't have anything on it, so don't call me on the YouTube yet. I'm actively trying to fix that. You can, but Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, pretty much anywhere you can go media wise, you can find Speedy 360 or Speedy 360 now. So that's my little shameless plug. Feel free to plug yourself as well, Mr. Banana Man.
Well, if you need to find me, I will find you on any social media platform.
Ominous.
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and pass it to our host. Don't forget to drink water. I've been reminding you guys throughout the entire stream. Don't forget to wear your seatbelts. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the message from our CEO. And thank you once again to all of our glorious sponsors.
Bye-bye.
How's it going, guys? Hopefully you guys enjoyed everything that you just saw. Let's go ahead and get a recap real quick from the first game that we had. Blazeborn versus Supersonic Speed. Going with the 2v2 because we actually had one person missing from Supersonic Speed due to technical difficulties. And from there, Blazeborn came, they saw, and they pounced and blew up in a blaze of glory. Second matchup we had was a little bit more challenging, a little bit more, I would say, even, and possibly a new rivalry that started up between the two. Vortex Kings versus the Stormbreakers. Vortex King taking the first game and setting the tone, but Stormbreakers coming back and basically saying, hey, we got this, and this is exactly what we know how to do. This is the situations we know how to work in, and coming in with a crushing defeat for 3-2. And finally, KSG versus the Midnight Lynx. Now, I expected a little bit more from this game, but understandable. Everybody is just now starting. Guys, this is just the preseason. You don't have to worry because we got more scrimmages coming your way. This is only day 2 for the NRLS Next-Gen Rocket League Series, and KSG coming in with a 3-0 type of win, something that we've definitely seen here before on this channel. So, without further ado, guys, we appreciate you for doing everything for us, so that way it makes it easier to give you some great content. We thank all the players. We thank all of the people who are inspired to now play. We thank the new players that'll come in just because they saw this stream. Guys, I love you. You guys have a great one. And remember, guys, every goal, no, seriously. Every goal has a beginning. See you guys in a bit, yeah? Peace.
Not able to follow that. Clips is not there to finish it.
Back on their left side of the pitch.
With a slip shot, not able to get it fully
Here goes the
out.
Poland
And
missile.